Hey, what is up, guys? It's Guiltspire here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon? Hope you all are doing well. I know I am. Real question of the day is, why isn't my capture locating Dead by Daylight? Why do the thing? Alright, let me see if I can fix this real quick. It's on auto. Should be working. Oh, there it goes. Just need to complain about it enough and it would work. There we are. Work is pain. I'm sorry to hear that, Alex. But hopefully, now that you're able to relax, you'll be able to rest up a little bit. But what is up, Simple? What is up, Alex? What is up, Penguin, Giraffe, and more? Hopefully y'all are doing well. As a reminder, today is not just Wednesday, but Win Streak Wednesday. So we are here with our pick of the day, the Twins. Today we are going to be running some Corrupt Intervention, Ruin Pop, and Sloppy Butcher. For those who do not like the sight of slugging, I do have to apologize. Today is going to be full of it as long as Ruin is up. For our strategy and our path to victory will be hitting our first survivor, Charlotte, slugging the first survivor, pouncing on them with Victor, and pouncing a second one on Victor, and then going for the pickup. If in instance we're able to capitalize more and more, the more survivors are injured, the better off we are. Yes, apologizing to you. Exactly, Giraffe, exactly. Unfortunately, it is kind of the way that Twins runs, especially if running sloppy. I was actually playing around with it last night. We're actually literally one perk away from getting all of Twins' perks. So the next killer that we are going to be working on is the pig. I'm hoping to have the pig ready for Win Streak Wednesday next week. So that should be a good old time. But with that being said, we only see a toolbox in hand, and I think I'm pretty fine with that. Honestly, the worst thing for Twins is a lot of medkits. But I'm looking excited. Twins actually used to be our highest win streak killer at 17 with 0 losses. So let's see if we can pull that off again and try and get them up to like Freddy level or Spirit level, because Spirit's on 21, Freddy was on 27. Plague and Bubba are not far behind at 18 and 19. So we are getting up there as far as our win streaks are concerned. Alrighty though. Just have to keep on reminding you of Freddy. It's not your fault, Simple. At the end of the day, you know, it was just a good survivor team. And that's the biggest thing to recognize, is that unless you're playing Spirit or Nurse, or Blight, arguably, any good survivor team is able to pretty much just roll killers if they know how to play well. And that survivor team just knew what the hell they were doing. So gotta give credit where credit's due. It wasn't of the fault of any poor gameplay on my part, but was on the successes of the survivors. So GG's to them. That's all I have to say on that note. And with that being said, let's see if we're able to just snowball out of control, because Twins is very hit or miss. If survivors know how to play against Twins, Freddy lost his streak. We were going for number 28, and Freddy ended up losing it. The survivor team was doubling and tripling up on gens to basically rob me of Tinker value. And they were just able to make it work in the long run. So Freddy is back at 0 currently. I believe Spirit is now the highest win streak killer of them all, at 21 as of yesterday. Hello there, Jeffy boy. Oh, hello, hello. I'm going to ignore the Jeff and go straight for you, my dear. There's no reason not to. All right, that's our first hit. Let's bring out Vic and Gopher immediately. See if we can get this slug early while Ruin is still up. She does have some pallets to work with over here. Let's keep that in mind, so we might need to play around this. There we go. That's number 1. I don't hear anything on gens just yet. Let's just check. Because basically if we leave them slug, that means that they have to jump off of gens accordingly. Alright, Jeff. Come here, Jeffy boy. Can't escape forever. Ooh, that was actually a good dodge, though. I thought I had the hit. Meg's still slud. Claude was here, but is no longer. Let's go back for Meg, who was over here. Looks like they're healing, so we can ideally get another injury. So that's 2 people injured. Realistically speaking, we don't need to go for hooks early on, just need to ensure they're not on gens, and that can be done by forcing them to heal. That can be done by a number of different ways. So let's break this, as this is pretty valuable. We do see Claude here. And let's get going, shall we? We do hear Jeff on this gen, I believe, and the Claude dropping down. She did. Then blood stopped abruptly. Not there. I hear Jeff upstairs, though. Let's see about interrupting him, if possible. Jeffy boy. Oh, they're still around up there. Gonna keep an eye on what they're doing with Victor. Yeah, they're not moving towards the gen out of fear of Vic. So they should be back on it now. Meg was on Shaq. There she is. Let's get her vaulting. She does not, unfortunately. Alright, Megan, what's the game plan? Unfortunately, I think I might have to give up the murder platform. Unfortunately, this Meg is playing relatively well on Shaq. She's not going for the vault. So we're gonna have to force that situation. Now let's down her. Yep. Ooh, wow, that's not the gen I was expecting. Yeah, these guys are playing pretty well, pretty slow, all things considered. I don't know how I hit the rock, I'll be honest. Unfortunately, the rocks sometimes just have larger hitboxes than what they would appear to be. But let's pick you up at this point. And let's now go for someone else. We're going to be behind ratio, that's a matter of fact. I see Jeff up there still. If we can get up there in time, that'd be awesome. If not, then... yeah, c'est la vie there. So let's ignore. We see the unhook up from the Claude. So we'll go for Claude. Looks like she's going to head towards Shaq. We should be able to get a hit here at the very least. Yeah. Attempt at 360. Will she play Shaq? It doesn't look like it. So let's get Victor out so we can get a quick down, ideally. Looks like she's not on the pallet. Instead is on the vault. I almost wish in some ways that Victor could vault. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, that makes no sense to me how I missed that. And wow, she still got the hit. Honestly, that's punishing right there. Let's head over for Jeff. We'll leave Claude injured. I don't know what the Jeff was doing, if he thought that the gen wasn't finished or what. But we'll definitely get a hit on him. And get Victor on out for ideally a quick down. There are 3 people injured, which could result in a lot of slugs, ideally. Where'd he go? I completely missed him. But I do see someone up here. Let's see if we can push him off this gen. Can someone explain to me what just happened? Why? I guess it's because I was on an incline. The inclines actually just, like, deny Victor all ability to, like, pounce. It's so strange. I don't understand it in the slightest. But we're not close enough to get the down on Meg, but we can push him off the gen at the very least. Yeah, I think that's exactly what just borked it, was the incline. Yep, and that's going to rob me of both a down and a gen to boot, so that's quite unfortunate, to say the least. But we saw someone here, and a jump down. Alright, let's get you down. Right now, we're not even 1-for-1 on hooks the gens, which could be an issue. Gotcha, no worries. I imagine it's a different trigger than most other people, so I probably won't mention it. like every match, but for those who does bother, do not mind you muting the stream. Just make sure to mute the tab and not the stream itself. So yeah, I don't really see the correlation, but it doesn't really matter what I think after all. I don't know how they found so many medkits. They didn't have any at the start, so I wonder if they all brought pharmacy. That's interesting, because if you notice this, how many medkits have we seen? I want to say at least 3. That's wicked strange. Alright, we got Jeff down. Alright, I think that we might want to just grab him at this point. They're right now healing, so they're probably in a heal party. Alright, upsy daisy. Is basement here. Alright, they're nearby, by the way. We just heard them on Killer Instinct, so I'm not sure where they are necessarily, but nearby is the key word there. Alright, let's get you up on the hill. Let's try and locate them ASAP. Alright, sounds like they are on this gen. Still are, in fact, since Ruin is not triggered yet. We should probably break this, all things considered. Alright, that's fine. Hi, Claudie. Gonna drop the pal on me. You did, but did not help y'all too much. Alright, let's bring... no, Victor's still out there, so I can't bring him out just yet. It's not exactly going to be all too advantageous for me to do so. No mind game on Claude. In fact, that she actually gains distance off that. She mind game my mind game. Fair play, Claudie. Fair play. Dead hard, but she messes up. Looks like they're probably going to hit Victor, but that's okay. I mean, there's nothing really there for me, so honestly, they can take the time to do so. I have no qualms with that. Yeah, it is a bit strange not to give you a heads up. That is for sure, Simple. No doubt about that. Alright, there's Jeff, but I know there's someone else here as well, I'd imagine. Yeah, look at that. Look at the hill on Jeff. There was someone else here. We saw the scratch marks, but I feel like they doubled back onto the gen. No, they didn't. Alright, let's bring out Vic again. They were on this gen. We see blood going multiple different directions. Alright, there's Claude down. And here's Jeff and Meg. So there's 3 people right in front of me. 1 person slugged, 1 person injured, 1 person healthy. These are all good things. Claude is immediately up. We'll hit the Meg. Vic is back in action, by the way. So let's play around this then. Hi, Megan. Dead hard? No dead hearts. Let's get her down. We're starting to kind of take back control of the match, getting them to heal a lot more often. I think they've ran out of medkit charges, which is really good for us. Let's get you up. We're going to ignore that corner gen and just kind of patrol these 3 for the most part. Looks like this gen's almost fully regressed. Let's check this gen. That gen, ooh, that has some progress. And a Meg that has run. She's not injured either, but both people back here are. So let's go and visit this hook again, shall we? Alright, there's Claude down. Meg will kick Vic. And we're back on this gen for some additional pressure. Perfect. So that's now 3 people at the very least off of gens. I have no idea where the healthy Meg is, but honestly, I don't really have to care. This now puts me into a really good position. Alright, Claude is back up. Let's get Victor out before they finish healing. Basically, they're all applied with Sloppy Butcher, too. Let's head back here to the unhook. Claude's back down again. Really bad for Claudie. I don't know how they still had time to do that. That's strange. Alright, there's the healthy Meg. Jeff is elsewhere. I want to say that may have been a sprint burst in hand. So let's get you hit. That should at least give us some time to pressure these gens around again. Alright, does not throw the pallet. Good news for us. Apply Victor. It does not apply Victor, but basically, as long as I get that M1 hit with Charlotte first, then they get Sloppy Butcher, even after they've been down and so on. That's the real value. Alright, there is you. Check to make sure the gen is regressing. It is. Don't see any real sign of someone healing. But both Meg and Claude are currently healed, so that's something else to note. So let's head back over here and at least disrupt them. Hold on. I heard the Meg injured. Jeff is back up. Perfect. Alright, let's go back over here. Leave her in shack. Jeff is healed. That was over in this direction. Alright, let's jump back and go to shack. Get that pickup. Actually, hold up. Alright, he's gonna try and draw me away. I'll ignore for now. Meg is back up. We'll wait for the Killer Instinct to come back. Yeah, he wanted to get the kick on Vic. Kind of baited him there. Alright, they left before finishing healing because I was there to interrupt. That's pretty nice. We see Claude going this way. They seem to be prioritizing this gen, which does make sense. Alright, she has a pallet in front of her, if I'm not mistaken. But opts for the vault instead. Sounds like they are on this gen. There's Megan's. Let's get a hit in. And let's actually pursue with Charlotte, just based on this loop. I think that would be smarter of me. Alright, Meg is caught in the corner. She'll have to go for the pallet swing in. Might as well get that out of the way. Alright, double check that gen. No one's on this gen. We can then pressure into the last gen on the side. Let's see. There goes Ruin. Okay. So no more slugging. We need to get downs. Prioritize them, in fact. Well, that Meg just freaking sacrificed the other one. Fair game. I don't mind it since I do get pop value. And other Meg's not too far away. So pretty much now that Ruin's gone, we have to get pop value. So we're going to pop gens, then unbind. That way we can get downs and hooks for pop. Looks like they're over here. That is Claude, who is healed. Don't see any blood, so I don't think Jeff is here. Alright, they're on the gens that I'd rather they not be on, the two corner ones. You'd want to keep control of that if possible, but don't think it will happen here. Alright, she goes out, which means she's in a dead zone now. So we should be able to get this down and at least get another pop in soon. That was strange. Normally if I wait that long, I should be able to get the hit after the dead hard. Apparently not. Alright. Let's get you up here, and let's pop this gen first in front of me. Looks like Meg healed. I'm not sure about the Jeff, though. This gen has been worked on, so the Jeff is here. We can follow him using Victor. We should pick up this trail pretty quick. There we go. Perfect. The inclines really kill Victor now. I'm not sure if that always was a thing, but definitely not helping him. Perfect. So that leaves Meg to get the unhook. Let's pick up Jeff and pop the gen. Or rather, we don't have to pop the gen behind us, do we? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So Meg gets that gen. That gen behind us is still regressing, and the other gens I don't think have really been worked on all too much. Jeff is dead. That's great news. And now we need to just hit the Meg and get either her or the Claude out of the game. Alright, we see Claude. Where's the Meg, though? That's the real question. I can imagine. That really does not sound like a lot of fun there, Alex. Let's check this gen real quick. Alright, we're gonna unbind Victor there. Oh, hi there, Claude. Thank you for coming to my show. I'll just down you real quick and see if you have DS, I suppose. Though DS should be coming up soon because Pop is almost gone. So that'll be a 45-second timer. Yeah, I think I should be able to hook the Claude, which should be a kill on her. But we do have the Meg in front of us, so we'll leave her slugged for now. But I think we were able to get the pressure we needed back. Alright, she's in a pretty good dead zone, so I think we just pursue Chase. We could switch out the Victor here and get a surprise down, but I don't think it's going to be horribly necessary. She will dead hard for this? Nope, no dead hard. Okay. Hatch is a no. Sounds like a plan to me. What's your thoughts on the current Clown compared to when he was first released? The current Clown is a lot better than the initial release Clown. Between the shortened reload time and the additional ability to gain ground on survivors, a huge, huge improvement. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Now, here's the question of the day. We definitely dropped the Claude around here, right? Where the fresh hell did she go? I don't hear her at all. Oh, well then. You crawled quite a ways away, Claudette. Holy hell. Victor's like right on top of her. Hello. I'm just gonna keep Vic on her, that way I know where she is. Yeah, she got pretty far. Like, holy hell. Do you know something that I don't, Claude? No, just get into a corner? Fair play. Thank you, Victor, for that information. Quite helpful indeed. Alright, and I believe that there should be the first win on the Twins. Not too shabby. Honestly, they played a really good, like, beginning of the game. And they're applying a lot of pressure to us where we were struggling a little bit to really gain any ground. It wasn't until the end where we really were managing their health states more effectively, where they had to consistently heal each other, that we were able to bring it back. But GG, well played to these survivors. Since you play mobile, I personally like the old Clown more than the new. Interesting. I'm curious to know the reasoning behind that, to be honest. Is it just because there's like more to manage, or... Alright, alright. Let's get that reward out of the way and move on to game number 2, shall we? I should also go into the blood web and get all of these. Alright, and I just need to grab this last perk on the blood web. If it is close enough, we might be able to grab it. Close but no cigar. I need 2,500 more points. But then we can grab Blood Favor, and that's the last perk on the Twins, which I believe that does leave us, let's see, only 8 more killers? Because we've got Billy, Nurse, Billy, Nurse, Myers, Hag, Doctor, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Twins will be 15 out of 23. So yeah, only 8 more killers to go. So we're just about 2/3 of the way through on killers getting all their perks. Nope, we already have the next killer. The next one is the Pig. Yep, she's the closest. She has one away from having 2 pages complete. More to manage the fact I need to hold the bottle switch button to reload, which screws me over in chases. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I definitely have done that before, both on Trickster and on Clown. They have a similar issue where sometimes, like, because I have to hold it, I sometimes mess up the reload. It's a little bit of muscle memory, but it takes time. Also, how goes it, Catalyst? How you doing, my friend? But let's ready on up, shall we? And we do see a medkit in Kate's hand. We'll keep that in mind. We're definitely not going to get any of these challenges done today, that's for sure. I should probably try and do some of my dailies at some point. Wouldn't it be a horrible idea? But hopefully we don't see as many survivors end up with medkits during the game. I don't know what happened last game. I actually didn't check their perks at all. Pharmacy or appraisal was a factor. But they found a very, very large amount of medkits. I'm not sure how. Oh, criminy. Alright, let's take a look at the blood point offerings. Did I put on another survivor pudding? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. That's a shame. I should have gone about doing that, shouldn't I? Well, so here's I don't think it's an actual decapitated pig head, right? Isn't it just like a pig mask, I'm pretty sure? Or am I mistaken in that fact? Is it an actual pig head? I feel like Alex would know the lore on that one. But then again, I guess that's more Jigsaw lore. Yo, what's up, Cult? How goes it? Thought it was just a mask as well. I'm pretty sure that it is. Haven't seen, so I just assume it's an actual head. No, I'm pretty sure it's an actual mask. I feel like for a killer to wear a pig's carcass on their head, it would stand out a little bit just from the smell alone. Not gonna lie. That and also, you know, the rotting flesh after a period of time. So, fairly certain it's a mask. I have quite a few less concerns now. That's fair, that's fair. It's actually a pig's head covered in latex. So is it a latex mold then? Or like an actual, like, latex mask? Also, a lot of backwater swamp today. I'm not sure why, as far as you remember. Ooh, hello. I see a Zarina. Don't mind me, Zarina. I saw you. Question is, do you know where I am? Alright, let's get our hit in. And let's bring out Vic and try and get a quick down on Zarina here. She's looking for pallets, something to work with, but has nothing. Someone else is on this gen. That 5 additional seconds of delay that Victor gets are so painful. Like, I cannot say it enough. It is such a huge nerf to the twins. Like, I would have been able to pounce directly onto Claude immediately after that down, but I am not able to. 2 plunders last match, no pharmacy. Okay, plunders would make sense, though. That would make a wee bit of sense. Scratch marks going which way? Towards the hook, not away. So someone's here. Yeah, someone's priming for the unhook. There's Claude. Okay, that's what I thought. I knew someone needed to be nearby. There's no way someone wasn't. Alright, we'll actually pursue on foot just because of the jungle gym. I'd rather not get tripped up because of that. Let's push her outside of it if possible. That's number 2. And I think we should be able to get this down here. There's Dead Hard. Good hold. No, no, no. Give me the pallet. There we go. Dipped in latex rubber. So it should be relatively insulated then. Relatively. Keywords, of course. There go Ruin. Or there goes Ruin, rather. We'll get the hit on Kate, and the good news is, after the hook on Claude, we'll get Pop. So now we're switching tactics. We're no longer going to be slugging. We're pretty much going to down and hook, lest we end up with a bit of a mess in our hands. As soon as Claude gets unhooked, you better bet that Kate's probably going to be right on it. That was a strange swing. I feel like the swings for killers have gotten shorter for some reason. I don't know if anyone else feels that way too, for whoever plays killer. Alright, we see Claude here. I don't know why you decided to still be here, but I'm gonna down you. And based on where we are in the game, I actually have no qualms with picking you up and testing DS. Okay, there we go. That's all I care to see. No, not that. No, that checkout locker is missing swinging and missing. Interesting. Yeah, that is peculiar. I don't know what change they did to cause that, to be honest. Okay, she left. Like, she's gone. She held W. She didn't want to play around the pallet. Fair game. Everyone's healed up now. So you have to keep that in mind too. Let's patrol some gens since this is still regressing. Oh, this gen over here has been worked on, and there's Kate. Let's get a hit. She throws the pallet, and this is a pretty good jungle gym for her to play around. So I don't think I can bring out Victor just yet. But thankfully, she kind of boxed herself in here. So we'll get a quick down. Sloppy's still going to be really useful for us. I can feel that. Yeah, I'm not sure if mobile would have, like, the same change as console or PC, but still. I don't know what it's been, but it's been a painful change, to say the least. Alright, let's pop that gen again. Right now, we're in a pretty decent spot. We're really wasting their time here. Alright, not on that gen. Though I did hear it's slightly worked on. 10% regression here. And looks like they're heading towards the Pale Rose. There's Claude. So let's go for her if possible. She goes away where there's no pallet spawns, unless one spawns here. It did. Fair game. And swing around for the hit. We'll grab her because she... I don't know what she's trying to do. I think she's trying to, like, hide inside of my POV to ensure that she couldn't get found. But I just kind of was patient there. Yeah, they haven't really dragged me away from the boat. Or towards the boat. That's the biggest thing there. Let's get this regressing now. And they did unhook the Kate, so let's go back to this hill if possible. Yep, we see Kate, who's still injured too. Alright, we'll down you. And let's see if someone's on this gen. Yep, there's another Kate, who does not vault. Let's see if she looks behind her or not. She kind of does. Kind of being the key word. That's a mid-vault, so we'll get her hit. She'll go here. I'm going to pick up this Kate. I think that I should be able to avoid the DS. Yep, that is the case, so I'll get another pop on this gen. And Kate is injured, so this is a pretty good position. Alright, pop this. What was that? That looks to be Pebble. Either that or a skill check miss. I'm not sure which. But they have disturbed the crows on the Pale Rose, telling me that they are over here after all. Yep. They went in this direction. There's Claude, who is on Death Hook, by the way. That's actually very important to note. We'll vault again. Yeah, she's playing smart around the loop. Let's get her to vault. And let's even get her to vault back on the short side. She does not, but we're bloodlusted now, so we'll make up distance. Good dodge. That was actually a decent bait, not gonna lie. She might get to this pallet. Not without taking a hit, though. So that works out in my favor. She goes left. Let's follow her. And upstairs. Okay, they've gotten their first gen, but we're almost on 6 hooks now. Pretty decent position for us to be in. Saw her overall direction and knew my best bet was just to swing into the pallet. Worst comes to worst, I get stunned. Best case scenario is exactly what we saw there, where I got both the pallet and the down. So let's hook her. I was gonna say go back to that gen, but unfortunately they have doubled up on it. So good job on their part, but one person dead on 3 gens left. Not a bad place for me to be. I would have liked Ruin to be up a little bit longer, but honestly, I think having Pop in hand has helped us out. Alright, 2 people are still injured. Oh, 1 Kate's healed. So that tells me that both Kates are here more likely than not. And I think I'm going to get a pallet out of her. Yep. We're ignoring you for a second. Then tracking you. You're in actually a worse position than the other Kate. Hello. I believe you're also on Death Hook too. So let's put you up on hook, see if that is true. All good, Simple, all good. Hopefully everything's going all right. Hopefully not too much drama involved. All right. She is indeed dead. So now we have 2 people left on 3 gens. I think at this point, a pull is a good idea. I do not see them coming back from this circumstance. Yep, we see a healed up Kate who will vault and should take a hit here. Alright, she's in a pretty good dead zone, so I feel like I don't have to bring out Vic. I can just kind of chase her down. She does have the vault here, as well as a pallet, but I don't think she really makes much distance. Stuff plans for Grandma's funeral once my stepdad sisters is trying... Oh, gotcha. That's always a fun time. Well, I do hope that it's not too impactful, but hopefully everything's okay. I mean, fact of the matter is, a 115 M1 killer is not bad as long as you're able to play around loops and tiles. But they just give me a lot of pressure and played around areas that are within dead zones where I don't really have to use Victor. You want to pick and choose your battles with Victor. Not every single chase do you need to bring him out, honestly. Some chases you're more than okay just getting that M1. Hey, what is up, Scuba Steve? Welcome, Raiders. For those who do not know me, I am Mark, aka Gilty. I'm an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. We also do stream in dedication to Extra Life, where we're trying to help kill kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. With that being said, would love for you all to join the Guilty Ones if you are interested, and stick around for the remainder of Win Streak Wednesday. We're trying to get the twins here on the biggest win streak we can. And Aquidity, thank you much for the follow. Welcome, my friend. Would love for you to join the community Discord, as well as our YouTube channel, where you can check out some Dead by Daylight, Binding of Isaac, Outlast Subnautica, and more. We're here because of Queen Goodness. I appreciate it, Scuba Steve. And yes, Queen Goodness is a good person. Always a fan of Queen. And how have you been? Long time no seen, Queen. Hopefully you're doing well. But once again, welcome Raiders, and thank you all for being here. If you do not mind, make sure to hit on my profile pic real quick, or refresh the page. Unfortunately, Twitch does not count viewers of Raiders unless they refresh the page. So it would be much appreciated just to help out with analytics and get us towards our goal of hitting partner within a year. But let's give this chase on Zarina. She'll go for the vault. No, she faked it. Nicely done. That mid-vault might cost you, though. Yeah, she was too close. You need to take a few steps back for the fast vault, so that worked out perfectly. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. Taking some time to yourself. It's good to be here. Good to have you here again. How's the family? How are you doing? She gets a vault. That's one vault in. Let's follow. She goes around long side, which should give me enough distance here to get this hit and or a mind game going. There's the vault. That's two. And a quick ult down. I do believe that Zarina's on first hook going on second hook, so we do need to find the Kate to end this match. I don't really think they're going to be able to make too much of this, so I will call it now. This is probably a win in our books. For those who do not know our rules of the win streak, you guys can check it out by doing !streak, where you can find our rules and what our current and best streaks are. Kids are doing wonderful. Snow is gone, so we're enjoying the time outside. That's good to hear. Alright. Well, might as well... Should I send out Vic? Honestly, should get there faster than I, so let's do that and pick up the blood trail, ideally. Oh, hello? There we are. I don't know why you ran towards where I am, but c'est la vie there. So let's down you. Possibly Zarina has DS in hand and was trying to get some DS value. That'd be my only thought process. Other than that, I have very little clue why she decided to run towards the terror radius. But that'd be my only thought. So I'm expecting a DS. Let's see. Yeah, to be expected. To be expected. There's a green DS too, so I probably could have waited that if I wanted. Yeah, it's fine. We can just chase you. I don't need to bring up Victor here. Honestly, wouldn't be all too beneficial for me. Both pallets on this boat have been dispatched, so we don't need to worry about that. Was that a 99 sprint burst, methinks? It wasn't a Lithe, we know that much. That's an L wall into a T. And that will be that. Balanced landing. Oh yeah, you're right. That was balanced.
I hadn't seen her exhaustion perk this entire match, but then again, they didn't really play around the boat all too much, so that would make a little bit of sense. She didn't grunt much with the fall. Yeah, that's a good call out. That grunt is a pretty good indicator of whether or not they have bounce landing for the 30%, or sorry, 75% decrease in stun time. But now let's try and find the hatch, shall we? Unfortunately, on this map, it could literally be anywhere. So, what was the verdict, by the way, on the poll? Was it hook or hatch for Kate here? For those who are new, we also do poll those in chat to see whether or not you want the last survivor to live or die by my hands. You are the jury. I am but the humble executioner. Looks like it was a hook. Sounds like a plan to me. Well, let's try and find the hatch. She's already been over here towards the Pale Rose. But on this map, I'm always going to search the outskirts first before going towards the middle. And so far, I have heard pretty much nothing. They shall all die, indeed. That's if we can find hatch. Nope, she found it first, so all of them but one, but I'll take it. 11 hooks for 3k, yeah, that's a win in my book. But GG, well played. All right, though, and that is win number 2 in a row with the Twins. Since it is Win Streak Wednesday, we are using nothing but Twins today. Our build of the day is Corrupt, Ruin, Pop, and Sloppy Butcher. Sloppy Butcher really is the keystone of it all, as our plan is to M1 the first survivor we find, down them with Victor if they're in a good-ish position for a Victor down, and then pounce on the next survivor thereafter. That way we can pretty much just chain injury after injury, get them all affected by Sloppy Butcher, and just pretty much ensure that while Ruin is up, that we can slug freely for value. Otherwise, we're gonna probably end up doing what we did here, which is a lot of M1 downs. But what's up, Maxi Gamer? GG's, my friend. I appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of the Guilty Ones if you are interested. But, ooh. What I don't like to see here, though, is the fact that we see 2 medkits. Medkits can be kind of harmful to Twins because the real benefit of Twins is injuring and slugging. So ideally, we're going to be able to use up those medkits pretty quick, but if they are a bit beefy, like a Ranger medkit, then that could be a little bit concerning. All right. Oh, and I forgot to put on my blood point offering again. That's a shame. For those of you interested in who's going to be on next Win Streaks Wednesday, next week is going to be the Pig, who is currently on a 10 win streak. So if we can keep that until next week, we could ideally get Pig up to 20, along with the likes of Spirit, Bubba, and Plague. And formerly, the, whatchamacallit, Freddy. Claude's and other Kate almost got the first gen twice, but they kept on leading you to me. Yeah, I purposely was trying to push them towards that gen, to be fair. That way I could get the hook and the pop. Because I knew that you're working on that so much, especially with Ruin gone. I'm like, I see you get a lot of pop value. Just pretty much ensure that you got nothing there. But yeah, I saw that. It was rough. Honestly, the smart thing for them to do would have been to go, like, to the opposite side of the map, but they didn't go over the boat for quite some time. Shelter Woods. We're beginning a lot of, like, medium to large-size maps today. Both Backwater Swamp and Shelter Woods are, like, 166, 168 square tiles, which is relatively large. Thankfully, we are a 115 killer, speed-wise, with a 150 Victor. So it's not bad, all things considered. Hi there, Claudie. Good thing I saw those scratch marks. She does not double back. She holds W. Oh, hi! Don't mind if I do, Feng Min. Get a hit on you. And we're going to leave the Feng Min instead to go for the Claude. She's in a corner, so we're in a pretty good spot to get a nice little love tap on her. She mind game herself, too. She's looking too far behind her and not enough in front. So let's bring out Victor, try and get a quick down here. That would be ideal. She goes into the tile, probably going for the pallet. Nope, she goes around instead. Alright, let's get her down. And much like I said earlier, our plan ideally is to slug and then pounce. But based on our location, honestly, I think the better plan is to probably just hook her here. She's inside my corrupted gens, and I don't know where they are. So unfortunately, they are going to get a gen here. There's another person nearby. We heard the... Yep, there's the killer instinct. Sure, if you kick Vic, I know where you are, so that makes very little sense to do here. Does she go around? She does. Pallet drop? Sure, sure. You can go for the unhook, but you're going to end up trading if so. Looks like there's a third person here. No BT in hand. That's a shame. Let's even get a hit on you in the meanwhile. And try and burn out DS if they have it. Good attempt at a 360. Fair play, fair play. Good hit here, and the pallet. That is beautiful. So what we can do now is we can bring out Vic, stick near Claude, who's slugged. If someone else wants to try and pick her up, they can, you know, test my patience. See if I'll swing back. Alright, perfect. Kind of anticipated that. And swap back. And let's see if you have DS. No DS. No DS, but a head-on. Fair play. Who was that? Who was the freaking bugger who did that to me? Fair play indeed. You know what? I'll leave you. That was good. That was good. I had not anticipated a head-on, but fool me once, shame on me. But you're never gonna get me the head-on again, I'll tell you what. So let's just get the hook here. They probably are going to get Ruin, as that was right there, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, honestly. We do have Pop as backup for a reason. So let's kind of meander around. We'll leave Victor there. That way we can get some info on the unhook. No one's over here. And that leaves us to freely roam around with Charlotte in the meanwhile. Yep, they're doing a smart thing in healing. Hi, Fengmin. Perfect. Another injury. And that gives us a good inclination of where they're at. Additional scratch marks here tell me there's someone here. We'll hit the Claudette. Then we're going to go back for the Kate. Kate's should be on this pallet. We'll get a quick gold mind game and a down to boot. Gotta love it. This gen really isn't a pop target. It's more of a bop target. So let's bop the gen. And then let's pick up Kate and Hooker. Boil over. That's the second time in a row that we've seen boil over. I don't know what is up with that. Strange. Alright, 2 people injured though. That is nice. Check this gen. From afar, I don't see that gen being worked on. They are taking time to heal, which is good for us. That lets us roam around and try and locate them in the meanwhile. While someone is on hook. Okay, that gen's a good pop target though. Look at that thing. Alright, we see 2 people. Okay, Fengmin went here. Yeah, I was about to say, someone else is here. That's Meg with Sprint Burst. Does she get to the pallet or the window in time is the question. She does not. So we'll get a hit on her, and then pop the gen, then chase. That way we can get some pop value. Ooh, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be close. Oh, we got it. That's perfect. Alright, let's untether, and then let's go back for the unhook that they still have not gotten, mind you. They're about 10 seconds away from the second stage. No worries, Alex, no worries. I completely understand. Alright, we see 2 people here. Let's down you. You do get the kick, but I know exactly where you're at, so that works out in my favor. They're going to be recovering the Kate, so we'll be able to get over here and ideally get another down on her. Lest we get a hit on the Fengmin as well. Fengmin's going to the left. And then nothing. Okay. Yep, we'll down you. And you know what? We're going to sit on Kate and instead pounce on Fengmin. I think this is a smarter play. This allows us to avoid a DS, even though I think she just did self-care. So that should leave that null and void as is. Ooh, perfect. A Megafout Sprint Burst that we can hit for free? Love it. Alright, let's put you back up on hook. And then we can try and track the Meg. Yeah, she did go off pretty quick, so no real blood trail. Never mind, I lied. I see scratch marks in the distance. If there is a blood trail to find, Victor will find it. Yeah, that's perfect. I see the trail end of it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So let's track down Meg.
They did get another gen, but we're in a relatively good position. We're on ratio, which is what matters. You can't kick Vic until I try and pounce there, Claudie. Excuse me. What did I just see? Did I just, like, phase through the Meg? That was so strange. Alright, Claude will kick. That's fine. And that is, like, over in this direction. So let's see if we can get there before the pickup. Not sure what that is. Could be AFK crows. Alright, we'll wait for the pickup. And, oh, you messed up, Claude. Dead hard or bust, my girl. Punt the runt, indeed. Punt the runt. If you don't punt the runt, then you're gonna get downed. That is for sure. Alright, let's hook these two. And Fangman and Kate are healing. Yo, what's up, Sinful? Going pretty well. I cannot complain. Hopefully you're having a great old day. Alright, Kate and Fang are healed. That is fine by me. And let's see if we can find another gen to pop. That gen has not been worked on at all. Let's break this pallet. Was that scratch marks in the distance? Hard to say. Well, let's check these gens real quick. Alright, that gen has a little bit of work. Let's double check this gen here since we still have about like 20-ish seconds. Okay, that gen's the only gen that has any work, so let's pop it out of existence. They're not a child, you know, due to Twitch's terms of service. They are a runt. You punt the runt, not the child. I don't think this Kate understands how scratch marks work. Because she's leading me right to her and then stopping very abruptly. Get a cheeky old mind game, and we're good. I'm pretty sure Kate should be dead, right? I think the Fangman's the only person who I haven't hooked. Yep, based on that behavior, I'm gonna say she is on death hook. Well, c'est la vie. Unfortunately, I don't get any pop value out of that. Oh, hold on here. Okay, Meg's in the locker, looking for a head-on. Claude's in a bad position, though. There she is. We'll get a good old hit. Yes, indeed. Punt the runt. Speaking of the runt, let's go, Victor, my boy. I like how we're now, because of the DC, supposedly perpetually affected by, boil over. Up until that point there. Alright, let's go for the pickup, since we don't have Ruin anymore. No reason to leave them slugged. Yeah, actually, I still have it if I switch back to Charlotte. I wonder if it'll actually affect me. That'd be an interesting bug if someone DCs with boil over while on shoulder. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I can still move pretty freely. It doesn't actually leave the effect, which is good. Otherwise, that bug would be muy malo. That'd be very bad. Alright, let's patrol gens. 2 people out on 3 gens. We're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. Stand corrected. 2 gens. So that does mean that the hatch has spawned. So if they do find a key, at the very most, they should be able to force a draw. At the very least, though, we will get a win. Alright there, Meg. I'm gonna chase since Victor is unbound elsewhere. Is this pallet gone? The pallet's just not here. So, no, not really. True, you are correct. We do get to see a nice little horsey. You know, they are kind of angry, though. They're bucking like a bronco, so not sure if that's a good thing or not. Alright, I'm pretty sure Meg is dead, leaving the Fang Min on 3 hooks. Yep. Yeah, the Fang Min probably should have taken aggro a few times and body blocked in order to gain value. Just so that way they were able to ensure their teammates would have survived longer. But, c'est la vie. Looks like a no for hatch. Sounds good. Hey, perfect timing. So let's close this. The Fangman Smart should already be on an execute, as they're... What was that sound? Did anyone just hear that? Like the little laugh? That was so strange. Am I crazy?
I explain everything that's going on, as I do not play killers. I'm not, what's going on at times. All good, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, that's my commentating style. You heard that too, okay, cool. What was that? It was, like, it was a sound after I closed hatch. I've never heard that before when playing twins. Is that a twins thing? Can someone clip that? That'd be appreciated. I'm intrigued now. Alright, let's get her here. No, it's not whistling, no. It was like a small child laughing. That's so bizarre. Was that Victor? I'll have to look into that. I'm very intrigued now. I wonder if we'll see it again if we close another hatch. But that is 3 wins on the twins. Pretty good, all things considered. I appreciate Giraffe, thank you. But GG, well played to these survivors. I mean, the reason why it was so creepy was because I've never heard of it before. That was just so odd. Like, I played twins a decent amount. I feel like I've closed hatch. So I'm not sure if that was a Victor thing or what. Huh. Interesting. Or maybe it's like an Easter egg that I'm not aware of. I'm kind of intrigued now to look into that. You got it here? Yeah, it's like a child's toy almost, the way I would describe it. Victor laughing DBD? Videos of Victor laughing. Nope, that's just Victor being punted. I wonder if there's anything on the wiki, like trivia. I know sometimes there is trivia. Call to the entity. Last name. Not considered a killer. No, there's nothing in trivia. That's so odd. Is there... Let's see. Music, Territus, alternative breathing. Yeah, I see nothing. Just want to listen to this again. Let's close this. The Fangman Smart should already be on an execute as they're... Yeah! Like, that was audible. Fangman Smart should already be... Huh! Yeah, I literally have no clue what the hell that was. That's so bizarre. Like, I can't think of a perk that interacts like that. I didn't hear it the first time. I had to crank the sound to hear it. Yeah, my sound is, like, it's not relatively too high, but it was wicked creepy. Hey, what's up, Vivid? Thank you much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it greatly. Hope you're having a great day, my friend. No, that's the runter getting punted? Apparently. Like, I generally... wonder if that's an Easter egg or what. It's a very squeaky laugh, childlike, but also almost like a child's toy. That's what I'm saying. It's like a child's toy. Like, you know when, like, you know those toys that, like, dogs have that, like, you squeeze, or when they bite down, they make noise? Like an audio thing? What is the anniversary? The anniversary is June something. Good as always. Hope everyone's doing well. Doing pretty well, Vivid. Going pretty well. I cannot complain. Very happy to have you here. Yes, there will be an update. There's an update. It is the Resident Evil crossover update. By the way, we're going to Midwich or to Backwater Swamp. Really hoping Midwich. Really hoping Midwich. Huh. I'm just very, very interested on that noise. I've never heard that before playing twins, and I feel like I've played a decent amount. Something to do with that? Maybe? Could it be an Easter egg related to Resident Evil? Like, I've watched a bit of Village, but I haven't heard that noise, though. We'll have to pay attention if that noise comes back for the hatch. Because it could have been something updated secretly in this most recent update. That could, you might be right, Frankie. Something related to the 5th anniversary. I wonder. That could be a very interesting idea. So I'm interested in that thought. Yeah, it could be.
It could be. Like I said, I haven't heard anything in Resi 8 from what I've been watching that would, like, relate to that, but I don't know. That could be similar. Just woke up from a nap. How's the nap, Beast? Hopefully it went well. Do you feel rejuvenated, awake, ready to watch me play some Twins? Sims player of a dev team that loves wink wink nudge nubs. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, so Midwich is really good for Twins. The reason why I say that is because Twins can do some really nasty stuff on this map, where basically they can lock down an entire side of the map by using Charlotte to body block hallways. It is kind of ridiculous. Where are you gonna go, Felix, my boy? That's the game plan here. You have a pallet here. You also have Object of Obsession. I'm not sure if anyone else noticed that with the aura read. Perfect. Now, you could go downstairs. We also do see a Nia. But let's chase the Felix. I actually almost got tripped up there. I thought this was the Nia, not gonna lie. Let's swing. And let's dive back to check. Yeah, look at you. Look at you, you sneaky bugger. Trying to go for this flashlight save. Come on now. I think not. I think not. Alright, let's go for you first. And then go for the Nia. Is also good at Midwich. Doctor is good because of the tear radius. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. No, 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 no. Did anyone else see how many flashlights they had in lobby? I did not. I'm gonna push the Nancy this way. Get at least a hit on her. You're correct. Yeah, so the hooded figures are the cult of the entity. So that would be accurate in that statement. All right, let's go this way. Are you trying to blind me? What is your game plan here? What are you attempting to do? Because it's not really working out in your favor, I'll be honest. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. We're gonna chase down Feng Min. I'm gonna do something kind of interesting if she goes to the right. Please go to the right. Please go to the right. She does not, unfortunate. Alright. Let's play this. Dead hard or bust. Good dead hard. But it still leaves you in a pretty significant dead zone. So I'm not sure if that really works out in your favor there, Feng Min. I'll be honest. I mean, when you're an eldritch entity, I feel like there could be many cults that are related to you. Hi, you two are really aggressive with these flashlight saves, I will say. I see the blood. Where are you going, huh? Where do you think you're going? These guys are just making my job so much easier. They really are. Could have sworn maybe I heard Nancy running, but I'm not entirely certain. At the very least, we're just getting a ton of rune value here. Alright, you're healing. Is that the right move right now? Probably not. Based on the dead hard, you don't have BT. I can tell that much. Alright, let's pick you up and put you on a hook. Is Nancy healing? Try to pick up? That's not going to work out too well for you, Nancy. Unless you have a heal build, it's just not going to pan out. I mean, I guess I should just end this game, shouldn't I? There's no real reason for me not to chase Nancy. If the Feng Min doesn't have Unbreakable, this game's pretty much over. So I think that though it might be jumping the gun, we should probably run a poll. Because Nancy has to go pretty far to get back upstairs. Oh, Nancy. Where are you going, Nancy? What's the game plan? That was not a good game plan, I'll be honest. That was a very bad game plan, in fact. Alright, she has a pallet here, but if she plays it, it doesn't really work out too well for her. She falls down. Sure, sure. Yeah, the Nancy, if she went for the unhook first and then the pickup, this game would probably still be going. But the fact that she didn't is what botched the game.
Let's drop her. And now I just need to somehow find the Fengmin. Alright, she's dead. Perfect, perfect. Do we know how long this match has gone for? This might be a good, potential, not world record, but at least a short match for me to do on a speed run. We see Fingman. Hi, Slug. Unsure, Hatch doesn't know, though. Sounds like a plan to me. You can put you right up here, and that should be that. I believe that is win number 4 for the Twins. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, I think the biggest mistakes they made that match was simply going for flashlight saves, as well as that Nancy trying to pick up the Feng Min instead of going for the unhook. She is fully healthy too, so she definitely could have. But GG, well played, nonetheless. Yeah. So 3 flashlights. Nancy with a green medkit. I wonder if she's trying to pick up using the green medkit. That'd be my only thought process there. And then Iron Will and Iron Will on these 2 with the flashlights. I want to say that may have been Felix and Nia. That would make sense. Always bait the window drop. I always try and fake it out to see if they'll get that vault down, and if so, then that works to my advantage. If not, though, unless they have balanced landing, they still lose a lot of time and pressure, nonetheless. Fact of the matter is, they take that heavy stun, which allows me to vault after them, and then pressure them to ensure that they can't really gain much distance, which is nice. One thing a lot of killers are afraid of is vaulting, but if they're vaulting onto a drop, then it's pretty easy to make up distance. Want to test closing Hatch's twins? Yeah, I am curious if that's like just a small little like Easter egg that not a lot of people see or what, because I'd be curious. I might post that on the DBD subreddit and see if anyone knows what sound that is. You'll be glassless. Well, good news is, if it's only one person in a custom match, the hatch should automatically be open, so all Giraffe should need to do is go to the hatch, basically. And see if that happens. Alrighty, though. Well, let's see, if we can keep up at this pace, we have roughly enough time for, what, 12 more matches, roughly? Maybe 11 more matches? So 11 more matches, that would get us up to a 15 potential win streak. So that's going to be our goal with Twins today, is get to 15. 10 at the very least. 15 is going to be our stretch goal, though. I'd be quite excited, as that would actually get Twins very close to their previous win streak of 17, back when they were running, I think it was Ruin 1, Dying Light, Sloppy, and Surveillance? No, Barbecue. That's right, it was Barbecue. So that was our very janky build back when Twins didn't have all of their perks. Yeah, I mean, that'd probably help out, at least make it a little bit faster, Giraffe, yeah. By the way, guys, since we did get 1 sub today, if you guys do want to extend the stream by an hour, if that's something that you're interested in, if you donate, or not donate, but basically gift an additional 4 subs, or if you don't have a sub already and we get a total of 5 subs, we'll extend the stream by an hour. 'Tis up to you, of course. It is not necessary, but always welcome, and it gets us closer to our long-term goal of getting 40 subscribers so we can pay my editor, Cam, who will be editing our Subnautica and our Dead by Daylight short videos, which will all be up on the Guiltspire YouTube channel. But let's see what map we end up on. 'Tis the question of the day. That is if we load in. I don't know what it has been recently, but I feel like the load times on certain maps has been longer. Pale Rose, again. We've been getting a lot of Backwater Swamp. I'm not entirely happy about it. Backwater Swamp is not one of my favorite maps. It's not a bad map, mind you. It's not a great map either. They have disturbed the crows on the Pale Rose, and we do see, I believe that to be a Yui. Is that a Yui? I think that's a Yui. She did not camp the pallet, but she is going to drop it, I think, unless she wants to greet it. I'll swing into this. Yeah, it was worth it to swing and see if I can get a hit, but thankfully I didn't get stunned without taking it, so that works out in my favor. You don't want to chase her for too long, though, lest we end up in a situation where we give up a gen for one single chase. So let's hit her and then leave and go towards gens that are currently active. I think that's the right move here, which would include the Pale Rose, which we do see at least one person on. It is on one sill as we speak. All right, there is the Yui with a sprint burst. She'll go down the stairs. Does she have the pallet down here? She does not, but she has the pallet here instead. Let's break. That's one of the two pallets. And will she vault next? No, she goes around this way and then vaults down. Alright, we're gonna ignore for now. I don't think we really need to do much more here. We've gotten her off the gen, which is the important part, and got a pallet out of it too. Alright, we see two people here, the Yui who is injured and the Ace from the looks of things. Yui desperately trying to get to this vault, but to no avail. Let's get this quick down. And let's put you up onto a hook, and then we can check out the Pale Rose again, I think. I think that'd be a smart move on my part. But let's drag her a little bit farther away from that gen that her and Ace were working on. Alright. Yep, they're back on this gen for sure. That's on 2.5, about 3 sills. They did just jump off of it. We did hear Ruin proc. And that is a Yui indeed. That is probably Ace who went for that unhook, which means they'll probably jump back to small boat pretty soon. She has a vault ahead of her. We'll vault after, actually, since she goes to the right. That way don't lose too much distance. And we'll continue this pressure. I think she might be able to get to it, but not without taking a hit. Wow, seriously, that's shocking, actually. I am very surprised that I did not get that hit, but I was saying it earlier where I feel like the lunge swings for killers has been shortened in some capacity. You want to blind me? Go for it. Alright, didn't hear the pitter-patter, but looks like she went over to there. I see a person go up to the Pale Rose, so we should probably pressure that, ensure. There goes Ruin. This could be an issue. Between the pressure that they've already applied and the fact that Ruin's gone, we're gonna have to play very, very slowly now. Was that someone? No, it's a barrel. Barrel, survivor, same thing, right? We definitely saw someone here, though. That is a matter of fact. I think they're on my left. Yeah, there they are. There they are. I think that's Cheryl. So let's go for her and try and get a quick down. She is going to vault here, so we're probably going to have to vault after and push her off the tile. And she has a pallet here, too. Alright, she'll probably loop this for a hot minute, but we need to pretty much commit the chases now with Ruin being gone. Let's break. No worries, Giraffe. And she brings us over here. 10% regression on that gen. With nothing really being worked on over here, I'm going to leave for B. This gen is on 3 sills, and we do see someone over here. Is this the injured Yui? It is not. This is the non-injured with a sprint burst, so Moose has sprint burst in hand. Keep that in mind. Wow, seriously, did not get the hit. That is actually a little bit surprising. I'm not going to lie. Cheryl is also not too far away, but we are technically pressuring 2 people, so this is pretty good in my opinion. We'll get the corner hit. That's a good attempt at a corner tech, but now she has to drop pallet more likely than not. That's a mid-vault, so we'll get the down. Alright, so if in instance they do not fish any other gens, we'll be 1 for 1 on gens to hooks. Let me just check this real quick. I'm a little bit worried about that head-on being in play. We're gonna take a wide berth around this locker. Because Cheryl was nearby, don't know where she is now. Yeah, this game's over. I think we're gonna lose this match. Unless we can get some really good slug plays, this game is without a doubt equivocally over. They played very well, they split up on gens, they applied even pressure. And to see that many gens there pop off, that is a rough thing to see. They can jump on that gen, two-person that gen that I left them on. She could get to this pallet, theoretically, but we'll get her down. You did not hear it. Interesting. Now let's pop this. Might be an odd one-off thing. I'll take the clip and I'll post it on the DBD subreddit and see if they say anything. I am very intrigued on that. Because it's definitely the first time I've ever heard that. Alright. I wonder if there's some form of condition that needs to be met for it. Alright, let's head over to this gen since we can assume that there are two people on it based on the unhook position. And that would mean 44 seconds before the gen's completed. Yep, they are 100% on the gen. That's sprint burst on Yui, so we're going to ignore. Ignore and pop instead. There's one other gen that we have not explored, though, which is a bit of an issue. Double vault in, and she goes upstairs. Based on the positioning, I think I need to leave her, lest we do give up more gen pressure than we already have. Pale Rose has been disturbed, but no one's up there. And no one's here either. I'm willing to bet that the Cheryl is back on this gen. That would be the ace, though. Yeah, I mean, you didn't need to throw that. You had all the time in the world to get to the vault or something else, but that now makes that tile a whole lot weaker. So this could be capitalized on, but if they are smart, they'll split gen pressure across the map. Alright, so we need to get the ace down and get a pop off. He is going to the Pale Rose, which is fine, because that does mean I should be able to pop this gen if they are working on it. Let's see, he has Dead Hard, he does not. Alright. Question is now, do we go to Pale Rose and check, or do we go back to Shack? Honestly, this is a really big risk, checking the Pale Rose. But they're just about done. If they commit, which they should, then they will get the gem. They didn't, though. Wow. That is surprising. So we'll go for Yui. But Cheryl could be back on the Shack gen, which could be problematic. Yep, that's exactly what probably happened. Either the Yui and the Cheryl, or just the Cheryl. We'll get the hit on Yui, no problem. And then she'll go back here, which should give me time to interrupt the unhook, at least get a hit on Cheryl here. Let's see which direction she goes in, whether or not I need to use Victor. I don't, as she's in a pretty good dead zone for us. She doesn't have a lot here to work with. Let's down you. I think we need to slug for a bit. She'll probably go for the vault. And then vault back. That mid-vault will be the death of her. Alright, let's hook up Cheryl, and hopefully now we might be able to play off their altruism. That would be our saving grace as of this moment. If the other two survivors are smart, they'll make sure that they're on an exit gate before pressuring these unhooks. Alright, question of the day, where's the next unhook? Okay, not there, so they're probably on this exit gate behind Shack. Which means I am hooking Yui a little bit closer than I would like, and I do see someone back there too. Alright, 6 hooks. There's the unhook on Cheryl. There's the Yui. She could do one of two things here. She could go for the exit gate, but I think I might down her if she does. And she does hold on to it in order not to. Alright, let's down you. Everyone's injured now, which is a really good thing to note. So let's put you on a hook. They healed the ace. That's a smart play. Kill off the Yui. That's good for us. Ace is going for the unhook. I imagine Yui, the other one, is on this exit gate. Oh no, Cheryl is. So let's pressure the Cheryl. We'll get her off the exit gate. And that way we can get another down, maybe a bit more altruism. That'd be my hope, at least. Exit gate does not count for objective actions, so there is potential that she could have DS'd me, unfortunately. That would have been rough. Let's check here again. They are not here. My assumption would be that Yui and Ace are now over by Shaq. So what we're going to do is we're going to pressure that area. We're going to unbind Victor, because if we can hit Ace with Vic, that will stop him from exiting. So that will be basically a Blood Warden effect on Ace. For how long, though? It's only as long as he can get Victor off his head, and then I can pick him up instead. We might be cutting it close. Yeah, that'll be close, and that'll be Ace out, which means we have lost this match and our 4-win streak. I mean, overall, they played a good game. They really did. If Cheryl was smart, she would have finished 99 the exit gate, which will result in a loss here. I mean, it already has, but c'est la vie. We'll down you. How did... Wow, that 5-second extension on the stun for Victor is so painful. Holy freaking hell. I don't think she can get the angle. Almost. Almost got it. Holy hell. Nope, I'm not a moth. I'm not gonna fall for that, Yui. We'll get the hit. Still didn't hear it? Interesting. Alright, Cheryl goes up. Cheryl's dead, and we might as well try the unbind on Victor and see if we can hit the Yui. I don't think it activates still, so... Nope, it does not. Unfortunate. I mean, 9-hook 2K is not a bad match in the end, but according to our win streaks, that does count as a loss as long as one survivor does escape via the exit gate without us closing hatch first, so GG, well played to them. To be fair, if we look at these perks, holy hell, unbreakable, unbreakable, unbreakable. I want to say this was probably a 3-man Swift here between Moose. You know, Moose and Gay Moose, that would make a little bit sense. Would make just a wee bit of sense. That they're at least in a Swift, and then this third one, I don't know. With all the perks, it definitely feels like a 3-man, but GG's. They played really well, so I can't really fault them. But that'll knock our twins back to a 0-win streak, which does mean I think we can, if we min-max our time, should be able to get twins to a 10 by the end of stream, which is our short-term goal. Rough stuff. But that really does show you that even if you play at the peak of your performance, survivors are just able to make really good value. And yo, what is up, Ripper? Thank you much for raiding. Welcome, welcome, raiders. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. Hope y'all are having a great day. Thank you much for the whoop whoop there. Takuro Hiroshi. I hope I said your name right. If not, do correct me. I'm a wee bit dyslexic. And for those who did raid, if you do not mind either hitting the profile button or the refresh to help out with the views, you'd much appreciate it. Twitch does not count you as a viewer until you do. And thank you much for the follow. Would love to have you join our community Discord or our YouTube channel if you do want to check out Outlast, Subnautica, Dead by Daylight, Binding of Isaac, and more. How was your stream, Ripper? Were you playing some Dead by Daylight? If so, were you playing Killer or Survivor? Out of curiosity. And what's up, White Pierce? How you doing, my friend? Today, for those who are new, is Win Streak Wednesday, where we're trying to get twins here to the highest win streak possible. We were just on a 4-win streak, but just lost in our last match. I main Killer, but I do play Survivor as well. Fair play, fair play. I am very much a Killer main, but I play Survivor when chat here forces me to, whether that be via channel points or donating to Extra Life, where we're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. And thank you much for the minor to stretch there. Fanny pack, I appreciate it. We'll also do a quick posture check. Make sure my back is straight and not slouched.
pointy, though. But we only see one medkit in hand, so that's good. What really probably hurt us last game was Ruin being put away so early. Have a great day, Ripper, and we'll catch you next time, alright? Thank you much for the follow. Hope you have an amazing day, and, well, definitely have to stop on by and say hi sometime. Forgot my blood point offering again. Every single time. Every single time. Alright, though. So the only tool we have to worry about is a medkit. And if we can get rid of those charges relatively quickly, then I don't mind. The biggest thing with twins is that you want to keep everyone injured. And that's another thing that I will say the last team did well. They healed quite often. And if you do that reliably against twins, twins loses a ton of value. Because the real value of twins is to slug out someone and then hit another person of Victor, ideally. But they were just applying really good pressure across the map. Yo, what's up, Cassette? How goes it? How goes it? How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Doing very well today. Happy to hear that. Did you make your decision based on your interviews, by the way? I remember you were talking about that. Starting your job training on Monday. Hey, congratulations. That's wicked exciting. You'll have to tell us more about the job once you get into role. I'll be working at the Safeway. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Safeway. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like I remember the name, but is a Safeway a supermarket? Or is it something else? Grocery chain. Okay, I was right. I was right. You'll be in the deli department. Ooh. See, now, you and Carl need to get in contact, because Carl likes his salami stocks. I'm sure he'll want to be a big buyer. Oh, criminy. But that's wicked exciting. It's owned by Albertsons. I remember Albertsons owns, like, a lot of brands, too, doesn't it? Like, across the nation. Little salami as a treat? Fair. Oh, hey, look, it's something that's not Backwater Swamp, so I am happy about that, but not horribly thrilled that it's Lambkin Lane. It does mean that a lot of times Victor is not going to be able to get value if they go into the houses, simply because they can vault and just simply get so much distance. So we're going to have to be very picky about when we do and do not use Victor. Trying to look around for them. Oh, scratch marks. Looks like they try to go behind me. Hello, Tappy boy. You hunting down my ruin totem, my boy. Alright, let's go for the vault. We'll go around. And he'll probably vault again. He, got caught up on geometry, but no dice on that swing. Unfortunate. Additional scratch marks going upstairs to the Corrupted Gem. Looks like we are looping a friends now, as we do see the Kate. Not sure if she's going for a flashlight save or what, but we'll pressure the tap some more, as he shouldn't be able to make it to this vault in time. He loses a lot of momentum there. And you'll probably drop pallet early, so let's loop this for a bit. I also do see the Nancy. Let's get another injury if possible. That was also... Who was that? I want to say that was Kate. Yeah, that's Kate. She keeps on popping up where I am. I wonder if it's because she's looking for a flashlight save, maybe. Perfect mind game. And do we bring out Victor here? I think we do. I think this is a good time to do so. She's far enough outside of an indoor house where I think we can make value. What was she doing waiting there? I feel like I also saw his footsteps over here. Line and wait. That I did. Look at you. Look at you, Kate. Try to flashlight save from the Vic, maybe? Oof. Yep, that's going to be a kick in the face. A real kick in the teeth right there, I'd say. But Nancy shouldn't be able to get up too quick. Yep, that's a 10% regression. Let's see if they do a CJ tech. Or an attempt to do so. Kate went this way. Yeah, I feel like she's going to try and go for a save. Unfortunately, not a baby cassette due to Twitch's TOC terms of service. Or TOS, rather. Vic is the runt, not the baby. Don't want to break terms of service after all. Alright, don't think she'll be able to get the pallets done in time. Let's down you because you're so greedy. Just punt the small man, indeed. Indeed. Punt the runt. Alright, they have gotten one gen, but these two hooks should be good.
Yeah, I need to get used to these shorter swings for sure. Alright, let's pick you up. And let's put you on a hook nearby. Hi there, Tap. What were you doing? You walked into my frickin' knife shovel. The fresh hell? Alright, let's hit the Yui on the unhook. That was so odd. Why would you do that to yourself? BT on the Nancy? More likely than not. Since she ran into me like that. Alright, let's see if Nancy has BT, though. Nancy no longer is able to use BT, so let's down you. That was more than 10 seconds. You are desperate for these flashlight saves, aren't you? That is very peculiar. Alright, hold up. Hi there, Tap. I don't know what you're doing or why, but you're gonna get slugged out here. Alright. Do I hear the Yoon? Maybe not. Let's go for the Nancy first, because she did go for an unhook, which should mean that she doesn't have DS. Then we'll go for the Kate, and then the Tap. Let's check Tap. There's the Yoon. Let's push her off of this if possible. If she gets the pickup, then we can just immediately re-down, and then just basically go for the Yoon. This is a no-brainer in my opinion. Unless the Tap or the Kate has Unbreakable, which I don't think they do, this game is 110% over. There we go. Alright. And that is that. And I think Tap or Kate would already use Unbreakable if they had it in hand. So it's just now a matter of finding them after all that. Yeah, they're way too aggressive on those unhooks and just made some very odd decisions during those plays, to be honest. Now, Yoon could have Deliverance. That is a possibility. I'm going to leave her a little bit of a present. We're going to go right... Oh, I can't switch. Come on, there we go. Nope, she tried to kill me. And everyone slugged? Yeah. These survivors made some questionable decisions for sure. And Hook is a no? No hatch, only kill? Sounds like a plan to me. This might be another decent speed run. Probably like a sub 5 minute, maybe. I better put out a beer, a bowl of beer out. Yeah, indeed. I found that really fascinating. I didn't know that slugs would like be attracted to a bowl of beer like that. Kind of like fruit flies and was it water, vinegar, and a little bit of honey. Great game to start the win streak. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We should actually sit on Tap in case he has Deliverance. Let's see. That's one. Yeah, slippery meat, doesn't he? No, that's two. Maybe not. Three? There it goes. There is the game. I'd like to say we'd be able to find Hatch and test out whether or not we get that Victor chuckle again, but I do not see it happening. Fruit flies also come to beer and wine. Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. But GG to these survivors. They had head-on. Ooh, okay. I kind of see what they're going for then. If you look at head-on, they are looking for head-on plays. You try to unhook in front of me and ran into me as I was carrying someone. What? Yo, what's up, Elvin? How goes it? How goes it? Yeah, these survivors like, why do you slug us? You guys literally tried to flashlight me while standing in front of me while injured. You ran into me for an M1 hit, and you tried to pick up in front of me. Ah, yes. Sounds like peak performance of those survivors. I think not. But how's the day going, Elvin? Hopefully it's going well. You have just caught us just in time for our first win on our twins for Win Streak Wednesday. We previously got them before, but we played against a good set of survivors and lost that one, so we're back on 1 for now. Ideally, if we can get twins to 10 by the end of the day, that would be quite nice.
All right, do you think slugs have AA? Probably not, probably not. Unless you're talking about the survivors, then maybe they do. I could see a few salty survivors drinking a bit too much at night with the way they act sometimes. Thank you much for the mind to hydrate. I appreciate it. Trust me, I need all the water I can get. Need to cope with constantly being chased by a variety of killers, it's true. Some cope better than others, just a little bit. It's just like one of those things where, like, if you make bad plays, I am going to punish you. That's kind of how multiplayer games go, is that much like, I feel like killers, I always will say this, killers win off of the mistakes of survivors. If survivors make mistakes, you're basically giving the killer a mile when you give them an inch. So, you know, with that in mind, to make screw-ups, yeah, they're going to capitalize. Who do I think my main is? I really don't have one. I mean, I do play a mean Bubba. I play a very hyper-aggressive Legion. If you would ask me who my favorite to play is, probably Legion, Pig, and... who else? I guess Bubba's up there. But I don't really have a main. Like, I feel like I have a pretty good understanding mechanically of every single killer. With a few exceptions. Billy being one of them, Blight being another. Blight, Billy, and... I guess Nurse at this point. Nurse, those three I'd say if I had to, like, categorize, though, every killer from, like, a skill level of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, I'd probably put those at a 3. Everyone else would probably be a 4 and a 5, though. Oh, yeah, that would probably be useful. I keep on forgetting, to be fair. Every single time. Be fair, like, these games either go, like, wicked long, where I get a ton of blood points, or are wicked short. So do you? That's fair. The good news is we can always use them later, so it's not the end of the world, right? But all of these blood points are going to the Pig, which is going to be next week's Win Streak Wednesday, as long as I can get her build going, which would be Corrupt, Ruin, Pop, and Save, I think we made the determination of. I wanted to use Sloppy, but honestly, I don't think it's worthwhile. Just because we're not going to be getting a lot of Bear Trap Moris, normally. M1 killers, but focused a lot on Nurse, and I play her in comp now at a pretty good level. Yeah, Nurse is one of those I'd say is probably at like a 3 for me, because she has such a high skill ceiling that mechanically I have her down, but there's still a lot more for me to learn, and I'd have to dedicate a lot of time on her to get even better than where I am. Whereas like Huntress, I feel like I've gotten, she's at a 4 now, she was at a 3. Billy, I don't know about Billy. I feel like I still struggle on knowing what loops I can chainsaw around and what ones I can't. Twins, though, I would argue Twins is at a 4, maybe getting close to a 5. All right, let's go. Oh, hello. Hello there, Survivor. Let's take a look and see where you're going. You went over this way. I don't see you going out here. Oh, you do. I see Lori and Dwight. Drop it. Got a free pallet out of you, and we should be able to get a free hit on Lori. Good, good, good. She loses momentum, too, which is really nice to see. Let's see if she goes out this way. She thought about it, then doubled back over towards the pallet. I think I can swing into this. Yep, perfect. Alright, normally I'd probably stick Victor on her, but the problem with this map is much like some others. I think this struggles with the same... Man, that's quick. This map, I'm going to struggle the same thing that I would have struggled on Haddonfield, where the pallets are going to be a big problem. Forgot about the Pocos. The biggest thing is like, if you're in that situation to where they're going to drop the pallet, you might as well swing into it to see if you hit that hit. It's worth the while in the speed boosts too, honestly. But the Pocos be real sometimes, for sure. All right, hear them to my left. Looks like they left early. Mind game him. Get that cheeky mind game. And let's break this. From the pallet bug Pocos, those were pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, to be fair, I live in US Central, so as long as these people are on Central, I don't know why they'd have many issues. But we're gonna do here, we're gonna do something nasty. We body blocked the Dwight, so he can't go back this way. And now we're going to hit him with Vic. Or at least trap him a little bit. Yeah, look at that. He's trapped, and I can pass by. He literally can't do anything. Unfortunate. Come on, Dwight. We didn't get to switch over fast enough. I was hoping the mind game there. Didn't work. They're still on that gen. They're freaking bold, aren't they? They are very bold. Holy hell. Someone kicked him? Who kicked Vic? Hey, Lori, get out of here. Dwight's going down to the basement whether you like it or not. What was that? Was that a 10% regression? I don't know what that was. Also, Lori is right behind me. I didn't even realize. Fair play. They did get that gen. Nicely done on their part. Let's break this pallet and see if they go for the unhook behind me. I doubt it. Scratch marks go out that way. So, Fingman left. And Lori probably isn't too far away, to be honest. But right now, on ratio, 2 hooks to 1 gen. Let's see if we can find a gen to pop. That would be nice. Let's see anything over here. Nothing. That might be the only gen they've worked on so far. Okay, there's the unhook on Dwight. I'm gonna assume that's the Lori who did so. Ooh, hello. That's perfect. This is a good find indeed. We'll hit the Jane. Fangman's still in a corner. And I don't think she has much here. So let's drop her, let's hook her, and let's pop the gen. Oh, I heard Jane. I think she's upstairs. Ooh, I don't like this hook. In order to get to this hook, you kind of have to go through a pallet. I don't want to give them an additional loop, but I think this break might be necessary. Let's break this. Let's pop it. And let's look around real quick. Scratch marks. Going where? There's Jane. A little down. And then Lori went left. I think we can get another hit on her. Lori... Where did Lori go? Oh, there's Dwight. That's an easy enough find. There's Lori. We're going to pretend like we didn't see her yet and swing. Get the hit. And then let's pick up Jane. Perfect. And then we can hook here and then go for the Dwight and the Feng Min off of hook. Now, that's 2 sets of blood. I'm not sure if anyone else saw that. Which would tell me that someone's in a locker. So the reason why I like Sloppy on Twins is because without add-ons, I'm very much about slugging when Ruin is up. I don't know what else I'd put on them is the problem. What are your thoughts? What other perk would you put instead of Sloppy? Because this way it kind of slows down to healing. If we can slow down to healing, then we can ideally get more slugs that way. Yeah, see, that's the question I had, right? Like, I'm looking at everything to what would complement the Twins' playstyle, and Sloppy was the only thing that really came to mind. Otherwise, I had no real clue. Drop the pallet early. Yep. Go for it. Nope. He'll go to next pallet. You'd use barbecue? I don't like normally I don't like using barbecue and corrupt intervention in the same build is the only thing. That's my only qualm with it. Unless you have Dead Hard, I don't think you make this. Yep, go down, my friend. I actually don't want to be upstairs anyways. Blood points over winning. Well, since we're doing win streaks, we kind of need to go for the win. But that's fair. Yeah, ideally I want to get Twins back up to their previous 17 win streak. Alright, where are they at? They're not on any of the gens over here. Let's check this one. Yep, they are indeed here. Let's pressure them this way. See if they commit. They were going to, but I saw the sparks from the Jane, which allowed me to know her location. Where are you at, Jane, my girl? That was a strange Dead Hard, I'll be honest. That was a really strange Dead Hard. The fact that she stopped at the corner makes no sense to me. We'll be able to get back on this gen. And before I pop, I'm going to see if I can get a hit on the
Lori. Let's mind game. Hi there, Lori. Let's mind game again. Dead hard? Good dead hard. Okay, we're gonna not chase her down. Let's pop this gen real quick. And let's take a look. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to unbind Victor here on the stairs. This should body block them from going down the stairs right now. And then we can pressure the unhook here. Let's get the Dwight, since they could have BT still. I hear footsteps right above me. Yep, I could hear those a mile away. Let's see. She goes upstairs. We also see Dwight over there near the other set of stairs. I think I'm crossing footprints here. Or scratch marks, rather. She'll go down. We'll join her. And she's going to try and loop around, I'd imagine. But I don't think she gets anything of value here. She already used Dead Hard, so I don't think she can make this again. Perfect. That gives me the ability to break the pallet and get her hooked up. Yeah, right now I stream in 1080p, so if you're on auto, then it'll stream in that quality. If it's buffering at all, try 720. Alright, let's check this gen again. It doesn't sound like it's been touched. That's good news. And I guess let's check the gen again, or the hook, real quick. And we can hear the gen from here. Alright, that is upstairs. So let's go there real quick. And see what damage we can do. Oh, I went the wrong way. Let's break. Let's see if that disturbs them. That does. Perfect. And Feng Min does drop down, so let's join her. She'll probably go for the unhook if I had to bet. Nope, looks like Jane did. Perfect. Body blocking from the Lori. She has probably only 8 seconds left on that BT, though, so I'm not sure if that's a really smart play. Feng Min goes here. So we'll chase after. She goes behind. And there's no pallets here. This is a really bad place for her, honestly. Alright, that's actually a decent play, using that open door to her advantage. She doubles back around. She's holding her ground. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. We're gonna body block this. There we go. There we go. That's all we needed to do. We pushed her into a scenario where she couldn't leave at all. So let's pick you up. And let's get you onto a hook. There is basement if I really wanted to, but I don't feel like that's necessary right now. And that's only their second gen. Is Feng Min dead? No, second hook. Everyone's on death hook now, though. That is good to know at the very least. Alright, they went up here, back, and continued. Hi there, Lori. How goes it? Alright, going towards the right. Let's cut her off this way, see if she continues. She does, and does not have a pallet here, so she should be going down. She does have Dead Hard, mind that. So let's fake it out. And down. Hi, how goes it? Hope that heal is fun. Alright, upsy daisy. And you are 110% dead. We saw Jane too on that drop down. I wonder if Feng Min's trying to steal Victor or keep him kidnapped for a bit. Could be interesting if that is the game plan. Hi there, Jane. How goes it? You looking for me? Alright, Victor is back. And I think we can just pursue the Jane here without much of an issue. Alright, she goes up. I feel like I saw additional scratch marks on the other side of the stairs. May have been the Feng Min. I don't think you make it to this pallet. Oh, with a Dead Hard you do, though. With a Dead Hard, you absolutely do.
I'm just trying to get a cheeky mind game. It's not going to work out in my favor, though. Might as well try, though. Alright, push her off of that tile. Alright, Vic. Time for you to come out. We'll body block this. And just go for the quick gold down. Perfect. I heard someone else. Hello. Fengmin, are you aware that I'm, like, right here? I guess she's not because my Teritus is hidden. I might as well swing at it. We'll break. And Jane will be dead in a second or two. Upty daisy, Janey girl. Hatch is a no. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, so if I was the Fengmin, I'd be over in this direction. Don't see any scratch marks, so it's possible that she went downstairs. Let's take a quick peek. Don't hear anything. Crow got disturbed downstairs. I'm not sure if that was me disturbing the crow or if that was the Fengmin. Hard to say for certain. Yeah, it has been a good streak of no's today, that is for sure. Oh, there's the Fengmin. Hello! Did she drop down? She does. So let's join her by going down the stairs and then checking to our right. Scratch marks go from left to right here, and she crosses right in front of me. Brilliant. She might have a pallet to her left. Nope, it's on the other side then. That was a really big 50-50, honestly. Alright, Fengmin is dead, and that just leaves the Dwight. Alright, Dwighty boy. Let's see who finds Hatch first. I haven't seen him for a while, too. I have no idea where he's been. Excuse me. Alright, let's start over here. Hey, GG's Gage. I appreciate you stopping by saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones. Hey, there's the laugh again. That's wicked strange. That's so strange. I've never heard that laugh. It doesn't sound like Victor, though. And there's also like a chime to it. What the hell is that? Is it... I feel like I need to try with another killer, too. Alright, so now all we need to do is wait. Huh. I mean, the thing is, it's not consistent in nature. So I don't know what causes it. But this is the second time that what's happened is we've killed 3 survivors and then closed it. I wonder if that's a condition. Kill 3, then do so? Hi, Dwight. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go back. Alright, he hasn't moved yet. We're gonna wait for him to move towards Victor before switching back. Hi there, Dwight. The fresh hell was that? Why did I freaking swing through him? That was so strange. It spawns an endgame. When you get close to it, it laughs. And get a charm. A charm? Wait, is that new? I've never had that happen before. If you find it, you can stomp it and get a charm. When you get close to it, it laughs. Squish that gnome. Where's a hatch or a hook? There's a video on it on YouTube. I heard it again. Where's the gnome? The hell? What the fresh hell? No, gnome must be nearby. Frickin' Gnome Chomsky over here. Huh. Okay, that's wicked odd. So a gnome. Huh, okay. So you get a charm. It spawns completely randomly. It seems to spawn very close to hatch. Or does it only spawn in... Okay, it spawns in endgame. That would make sense. It's a Left 4 Dead Easter egg. Yeah, so Noam Chomsky. Okay, that makes sense now. Changes position after 120 seconds. The gnome that to take with you, yeah. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense now. Yeah. If you could send me that video that you found on it, that'd be appreciated. That's the first time I've freaking ever heard that so far. Like, no one has made mention of it. Wicked strange. Well, fair game. The funny thing is, we didn't hear, I guess, did we really get the end game all too often yesterday? I guess not. Huh. No, you hear the laugh first when you get into endgame to make you understand that it's spawned. Oh. And then you have to hunt it and find it thereafter. And then you get a charm. Okay. This makes more sense now. This makes more sense. Okay, fair play, fair play. What's the charm look like, out of curiosity? I'm curious on that now. Thank you, Alex. I'm just gonna take a quick peek. Does it work for Survivors 2? That's a good question. I'm just gonna mute the tab. What does it look like? That's what I want to know. Gnome, where'd be the gnome? Gnome DBD. Oh yeah, it's like a pretty decent sized gnome too. The fresh hell? Does it show the charm that you get? Like, that's a straight up gnome, alright. Come on, show the charm. Oh, it didn't show the charm. God dang it. Fair play. It was added today. Oh, okay. Well, that would be the reason why we didn't see it yesterday at all, from what you can see. They must have snuck that into a hot patch then, because there was no update today. The end of this one shows the charm? Okay.
Want to unlock.
Looks like you can do it for DBD and Survivor from the looks of things. Find a sneaky spot and stomp it. Basically, it's the same way that you punt the runt when you're Survivor 2. You have to successfully escape as well. So is it something that... Okay, so it's something that a killer can get to. It's both killer and Survivor. Okay, the oldest Dead by Daylight gnome info I can find is 5 hours old. So maybe they updated it around what update time would be. Huh, okay. Yes, indeed, a new thing. But it's literally just a gnome. It's an Easter egg for Left 4 Dead. Fair plays. Well, let's go gnome hunting, shall we? You have to get it. I have to get the gnome. You have to be part of the gnome game. You have to nab the gnome. You wanted to. I feel like everyone now is just going to jump on DBD and hunt this thing down. We're going to hunt the gnomes to extinction. Gnome Spire. I like that. I like that. That's great. Maybe guys can reach a sub goal where I'll dress up as a gnome. I have the beard, you know, a bushy beard, I suppose. Is that a prerequisite for a gnome, I guess? It is Left 4 Dead, for instance, just a gnome. That's fair. That's fair. Alex was like, I just want the gnome. Give me the gnome. Has been really quick today. Matches have been pretty quick today. Mother's frickin' dwelling. That is unfortunate. Also, because I love the fact that you're using words with the same principle as gnome. I need the gnome. Or need, rather. Alright, let's try and find these survivors, shall we? Methinks over here. I see nothing. Let's take a quick peek. 2 fursuits already? The only one that I can think of that you're referencing, Frankie's Legion.
Legion, yes. I'm not sure what the other one would be. The elephant clown. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's fair, that's fair. So this goes back into our discussion that I think we had the other time, are all mammals furries? I know that it's a topic within the furry community. Are all mammals furries? Alright, let's drop down. She gets stunned. Well, she gets the vault again. Perfect. That chicken is considered furry exactly as a broad term, maybe? Alright. Full fursuit here. I mean, there is the chicken costume for a clown. Alright. Let's check middle. Oh my god, look at that gen go. There's 2 people on it too, so I don't have too long, but they have jumped off of it. Honestly, I'm fine pressuring this, even if I don't get a hit. Just ensure that they don't finish the gen in time. Alright, so they probably jump back. Hold up. Did I see someone? No, I did not. Alright, I'm gonna body block this for now. This should ensure they can't actually get to that gen, which is freaking fantastic. So I can go out with Vic and interrupt the unhook, ideally. Alright, no one here yet. They have another, like, 15 seconds. Hi, Dwight. Perfect. This gen has been pretty heavily regressed, which I do love to see. Hi there, Bunny Foo Foo. Would you like to be... Oh, and Nia. Wow, all of you guys are here. Frickin' hell. That was unexpected. Let's play around this building with Nia. Get a good ol' hit. And Dwight seems to be taking Victor hostage, which I'm not appreciative of, but I can respect. Yeah, he's over here. Hi, Dwight. Great timing, my boy. Really great timing indeed. Let's drop you, get you up on hook, and then we can pressure the middle again. That'd be ideal. Yep, I see Nia going up to middle, as well as I think the Meg. And also freaking, yeah, injured Nia. Meg, and I think all 3 of them might be here. Alright, so we're gonna do again. We're gonna body block the gen, so that way they can't actually get here. We're gonna down the Nia. We're gonna see if Nia has BT. That should be 5 seconds there, where basically Dwight's BT should be up. We're gonna down the Dwight. Ruin is gone, mind you. And let's pounce on the Bunny Foo Foo. We missed. Alright, let's try and go for it again. At least get another injury out here. Perfect. Hi there, Meg. Just kind of stood there like, well, that's awkward. Alright. You're back. I want to say your DS should be up by now. It is indeed. And we see... Nia, what are you doing? She's just urban invasion in front of me. Like, what the fresh hell? Alright, let's go back up to the gen. That way we can pop it. Let's body block it once more. And let's re-down either Dwight or down whoever unhooked. Not sure which is which. I'm just following a blood trail as we speak. Sorry, Dwight, if it's you. No hard feelings, my boy. Let's down Fang. And then Dwight was over here, so let's read down you too. That's Meg, not even Dwight. Perfect. Love to see it. Now let's post you up here. And we only see 2 heartbeats. Excellent. Yeah, I want to say it's pretty easy for, like, siblings not to like each other when you're younger, but for it to get better as an adult.
Alright, let's put you up there. And no one's nearby for the pallet drop, so we should be able to pick you up. Oh, someone else is nearby, actually. Or at least was. I'm not sure if they are now. I did hear them on Victor's killer instinct, at the very least. Mia's healed. Well, I'll check that gen. That's still regressing. That's good news. No one else on a gen as far as I can see. Or at least no poppable gens. For me, my siblings were much older than I, so they're almost more like aunts or uncles, and so I didn't really interact with them all too much, to be honest with you. Hi, Dwight. Can someone explain to me why I'm not getting hits with Victor today? It's like the hitbox is so much smaller than normal. That's so strange. It really is. But we're gonna go for Nia. She's going from right to left. Yeah, I see her trying to get Vic off her back. Hello. Yeah, I think my oldest sibling is in their 50s, and with me being only 25, they're about double my age. You can see why I don't really, like, interact with them as normal siblings. Let's hook Nia up, and they are healing in the meanwhile. Where'd that Meg go? Alright, that gen's pretty much fully regressed. Good news there. Let's check this gen over here. So, because I was the very late result of an unexpected pregnancy, my parents both thought that they were infertile at their age, or at least the doctors had said that my dad was infertile. Obviously not the case when one day my mom's like, I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant, as she had previously had my sister in a separate marriage. My dad also had my other two siblings, my brother and my sister, in a separate marriage from the one that my parents were in. And so my dad at the time of when I was born was in his 50s, I want to say. My mom in her late 40s. Because my mom is 70 now, meaning that she was 45? Yeah, 45 when she had me. My dad is roughly, like, 8 or 9 years older, so he was 50, 54, 55, no, 53, 54, when I was born. So that is how. That is how. My mom, I want to say, had my sister Mandy 15 years before me in her 30s. So she's 40, or around that age. My dad, since he's in his 50s, my sister Laura would have been how old now? I think she would have been in her late 40s, early 50s. Because he had children, I guess around in 30s as well. So probably, yeah, probably around then, if he was around 55. So 10 years. So yeah, my brother and sister would be around their 50s then. Whereas my brother was a little bit older than my sister. But yeah, so that's how. There's a lot of red string. Well, it's the fact that, like, it's a funny fact that I'm what's referred to as a young uncle. So I have two nephews who are older than me. So at one point in my life, I was babysat by one of my older nephews. If that makes sense. So, and then I have one niece who is as old as Frankie, actually, at 23, and then two younger nephews. But yeah, so there you go. That is a story of how I am roughly 15 years younger than my closest sibling and around 20 years younger than my oldest. It's definitely been interesting because of that. Obviously, I've never been, like, really close to my siblings, obviously.
because they were in a different generation than I. I am on like the tail end of, or rather the very beginning of Gen Z, the tail end of millennial, being in 1996. So with that being said, you know, I was in a completely different generation and time than they were. Won't get the hit because you keep on mid-vaulting. Hi there, Nia. Where's the next pallet, my girl? You need a pallet. Where's the pallet? Do you have Dead Hard? I forget. I forget if you have Dead Hard. You do. Look at you. Look at you, bugger. Yeah, those swings are rough. But I'm pretty sure he's dead, right? So even if I catch her after a while, it should be fine. Hello? Nia? Where are you going? What do you have available to you here? You already used your Dead Hearts, which should be good. How's Win Streak Wednesday going? What are your thoughts on Twins? I really like Twins, but I think Twins' value is very much like the Hag, right? Hag is only as good as the knowledge of the survivors you're playing against. And I feel like Twins are a very similar position for sure. Because Twins can really not get value if in an instance survivors know that all they need to do is double up and heal up often enough to where Twins gets less value out of Victor. But are we doing Hook or Hatch, by the way? I'm pretty sure I saw Hook, right? But how you doing, Little Rock? Hopefully you're having a great day. Little Victor inside you, but not useful. You're not wrong. I also think that the little Victor would be in a different place than the left boob. Pokemon Cookum sounds like a plan. Real question of the day is whether or not I can find Hatch before this Feng Min. That I do not know. Well, I found the Feng Min, but I haven't found Hatch, though. We'll get the hit. You go to the left or right? Looks like you're going to the left, which is a wee bit of a dead zone. What was that a pebble? Did he just try and pebble me, Fang? Criminy. I was like, wait a second, it's just Fang and I in the game. Where the fresh hell did that come from? Like, I looked over and like, this makes no sense. She vaults down. Got a new book? Hey, very nice. What book, out of curiosity? I wonder if she'll find Hatch. Unfortunate. Reasons I suggest that this happens when phenuses try to absorb one another, not when an egg fails to split. Interesting. Yeah, more and more information. Science be like that. There's always more information to consume. But with that being said, is this win number 2 or win number 3, by the way? It's at the Existentialist Cafe about philosophy from 1930s to 1980s. Interesting. So more New Age philosophy, less Greek and Roman. But GG, well played to these survivors. I think it might be 3. You might want to go back into... This was game 2. You might want to go back into the VOD, because I want to say this might be 3. Because we had Midwich, which we won. We had the Lambkin Lane, which we won. And then we have this one. So that should be 3, right? I mean, the map. The game. Oh, wait. We also had the game. So is this 4? Or is Midwich before... Midwich? The game. Mother's Dwelling. Didn't we also win Lambkin Lane? Or was that before our loss on Backwater Swamp? We lost one at 4. Yeah, that's true. So how many games have we played? I think at least 8. Yeah, we played 8 games, lost 1. So we're probably on 3 then. I think. It's, no, maybe 9 games. Yeah, maybe 9. So we're on 3. Okay. Yeah, I just double check the VOD. We definitely got Lambkin Lane, the game, and then this map. So that's at least 3 that I can think of. Let's throw on another blood point offering. Could be 3, could be 4. It's either one of those. I know it's not 2 though. I'm fairly certain of that.
Thank you, Giraffe. I appreciate it. All righty though. But let us see if we can get back. So if we're back on 3, based on the time that we have, do we have time for 7 matches? Just about. Probably closer to 6, depending on load times. So I think we can probably get twins to like 9 or 10, depending on how quick the matches are. Also, Frankie, are you making dinner or are we ordering in, by the way? Default Charlotte, so we can see her hat. All right, sounds good. I can do that. There we are. All right, we see... I don't know about you guys, but I get a sneaking suspicion that this is a Swift. Just a wee bit of a suspicion there. I could bring Franklin's theoretically to rob them of items. I'm thinking about it, but I don't think I'd really get too much value. She looks like an old football player. You're not entirely wrong, yeah. I could kind of see it with, like, the cap. Yeah, she is... Well, so, when she was ripped from her time period, she was 19. Is she still 19? 17th century... I don't think it... Does it actually say in here what her age is? Or is it just conjecture? Age ain't nothing but a time period? Yeah. 18, 19, somewhere around there? Fair. Alright. Blood points, and more blood points. I like it. That is true. Be careful of that thought process. But, there's also more nuance to that thought, but technically, time is physical time in the sense of, like, the time of day and year is a social construct in many ways, but one's physical age is another. So so you guys have a headcanon for the age, but I don't think it actually says anywhere in the text. So nothing's canon with that sense. It was a factor. Oh, okay, it was a factor. Gotcha. But also, Frankie, I should probably cook that chicken. Probably if you haven't already. So before I get too more distracted, please and thank you, lest we end up with a similar situation last night to where I have to make, like, last minute stuff. Chicken nuggets, okay? Yeah, that's fine. 3 wins on the twins. Okay, so this is for number 4. Cool. Alright, well, let's head over this way. Unfortunately, our ruin is within the corrupted gens. That's less than ideal. And I don't exactly like walking through the corn. There's a lot of space for these survivors to move around in it. Corrupted gen number 1. Number 2, don't see them. I want to say they might be on my totem. Nope, they're not. I saw the totem, thought it was a survivor on it. It is not the case. Alright, there was someone near here. Are they still? Yep, I was about to freaking try and grab her out of that freaking locker. If I don't see scratch marks in the area where I know someone's at, then it's always best to check the locker just in case. Alright, she goes to Shack, which is not great for Vic. So we'll chase her in and see what she does. We're gonna give wide berth to these lockers out of fear that there's another head-on play. And before we pick her up, we're also going to test it out. I heard footsteps. Alright, I don't think they can get the flashlight save from this angle. So we should be good to grab her and then go for the Yoon thereafter. Upsy daisy. Let's take a look. Will the Yoon be greedy is the question. I don't hear anything, but I'm fairly certain that she's running Iron Will, if I had to guess. So let's pressure gens instead. Ensure that they're not getting any value in the meanwhile.
Nothing here. Nothing there. Crows did go off, so they are going for the unhook. They could have been. I've seen that play before. Also, Ruin is gone, so we should pop this, shouldn't we? Hey, what's up, Sarah? How goes it? How it goes? How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Hi there, Ace. I've seen multiple scratch mark trails. Had to decide who I was going to go for. Now, they could try and run. Ooh, hold on. Was that Lucky Break? I feel like that was Lucky Break. Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. I can't complain. Yeah, that was Lucky Break on Ace. That makes sense now why he was running the med kit then. Fair play. Alright, no one's here. Good, good, good. Let's check over this way. Oh, hello. I see Corn move towards the meat tree. So let's pressure them. We are pushing them in the right direction. No, we're not. We need to double back. Let's actually move off of you and go back for Ace. Ace is out of position in comparison. They'll probably jump back on the gen while we're in chase, but let's not lose line of sight, for he does have Lucky Break. And it's a decent amount of time, so he can get a lot of value out of it if we're not careful. Now, they probably have to set up for a head-on play, but I do imagine if he makes a pass past that locker again, they probably will. He does not. So let's break this. And then we'll go to the right. He does lose Lucky Break now. If we can get this down, then we're on ratio for hooks to gens. If we don't, and they get another gen, then we're falling behind, unfortunately. Alright, let's go for this. Do you drop the pallet? You do. We'll break immediately. And he falls off the tile completely, so no reason to mind game the window. Just need to pay attention to his shadow if possible. Oh, we probably could have gone over the hill for more value. Unfortunate. You don't make that. Wow, you do. That's surprising, actually. I thought I had the timing right. Apparently not. Yeah, they're gonna get another gen after this. That sucks. Might as well swing. We'll mind game. And see. Without Ruin, we need the gen regression, which we can only get via down. That's the unfortunate part. Dead hard or bust, my boy? Nope, no dead hard, and he still got the stun too. We might end up losing this one, I'll be honest with you. They're applying some good pressure. They're ensuring that they get a lot of value out of these chases too. Alright, there's a vault. And an LD. We throw the pallet to get me. Alright, let's hit you. She's just going around me, which was a pretty decent play, not gonna lie. Alright. Let's take a look. There's still someone back here. We know that much. Based on the crows. Yeah, if you look at how they play, they're knowingly dragging me away from areas where gens are being worked on and dropping pallets early to rob me of value. If you'd want to flashlight me, be my guest. I hear footsteps still, so we should be able to get this hit after all. Attempted 360, but no dice. And if we can get her down, then we can get a pop-off, which would be lovely. But I think the pallets are still here. Break. Iron Will on Claude. And footsteps to my right. Perfect. Dead hard or bust? No dead hard. Perfect. All right, let's pick her up. Let's hook her. I don't think that we're really going to be able to get much value in the end. I feel like we're going to see like 3 gens pop off in the meanwhile, but still. All right, put you up on hook. And pop. Let's go back to this gen real quick and at least get a manual regression. That way we can get some value going. There's 1 gen, though. And crows go off. They have gen tapped all the while. There's still someone here. There's Ace. Probably looking to get some pressure on the gen. Yep. Nope, not back here. Ace is gone. There's still someone here. Yep, there's the UE. Or, yeah, there's the Yoon, rather. Good fake, but I saw it coming. Welcome back, Giraffe. Let's move out with Vic. See if we can get a quick down. We'll force her to give another loop. Get her down. And just check this gen real quick. Alright, let's switch over. And she's in a position right now where they can absolutely go for a flashlight save. 110%. Yeah, look at this. She's set up for one. Thankfully, Victor's killer instinct is giving us value right now to where they can't really sneak up on me. So we should be good. Alright, they get another gen, so we're 1 for 1 on gens the hooks. Still not a great position, mind you. Alright, Victor's primed and ready. And we're gonna go for Ace, who's here. No lucky break on Ace anymore, so we should be able to track him down pretty easy with Vic. He vaults, then goes where? Goes back around, over towards Meat Tree. Wow, I can't believe we missed that. I thought I had the lineup. What the fresh hell was that? We bounced off the frickin', the vault. That was so strange. That was so odd. Alright, they finished the gen right here. Still regressing on this one. Crow's here. Hey, what's up, Artemis? How goes it? How goes it? How you doing, my friend? What have you been up to today? I feel like the hitbox on Vic is just so off right now. Honestly. It really feels that way. But all they need to do now is work on that gen. They split us pretty well, and we see this gen on Forsyll. This game is quite literally over. We'll swing around, get the hit, and good play on the LD. Dead hard? No dead hearts, we'll get a grab. Alright, we could potentially bring this back with some altruism plays, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. No worries there, Alex. All good. You feel better, alright? And get some rest. Alright, we always see them on that exit gate. That should be on 2 lights soon. Scratch marks go this way. That is Ace, who no longer has Lucky Break and probably is out of their med kit at this point, unless it's pretty beefy like a Ranger. They still have the pallet here, which is less than ideal for us. Drop it. He's very drop heavy. So I'll get the hit here. No hit on Ace. And let's go after him with Vic. Unfortunately, this could be the wrong move. He doubles back. Unfortunately, the corn makes it hard for me to track him for sure. But he's down. Unfortunately, he's down in a location where I could be flashlight saved. But I don't hear anyone else on the killer instinct, which is good. Now let's put you up here, AC boy, which I believe is your second hook. Not your first hook, Jesus. I had to let go of you for a few times, I think. And then both exit gates, I imagine, are going to be 99 at this point in time. The question is, how aggressive will they be on the unhook? Nope, that's not perfect. That should help us out a little. They've gotten that exit gate open because I've approached it. I found the gnome. Or rather, it announced that it's here. Alright, let's double back. Victor has a little bit of time left before he comes back to me. I think I saw a corn move over here. Yeah, look at that. Yep. Wow, they avoided Victor completely. That's surprising. He must have gone all the way around. And it looks like they're going to the right. Nope, no scratch marks. Which tell me they're still here. Oh, there they are. Okay. Scratch marks now. Now. And Yui. Or Yoon, rather. Alright, no pallet here, so we should be able to get a hit, no problem. Let's... Oh, it's going to bring out Victor immediately because they're running towards him. No dice, though.
Alright, that exit gate I don't think is powered, though. If it is, they could get some decent value here. Oh, we're near the gnome. It is open. Smart play there. Now, they could potentially get the hatch play if they're smart. If 3 jump out, then Yoon could get it. We're going to chase her and just keep on applying pressure and see if we can get these altruism plays going. Alright, she'll go back for a vault, maybe. Try and fake it. No dice. And a good old down. She's on a wall, too, so no flashlight save involved. Do I hear footsteps? Did not. Alright, let's do this. Hi, Vic. Let's put you here, just to be a bit of a radar. That way they can't really get the jump on us, necessarily. And they have healed the ace. Let's keep that in mind. Alright, well, we see... what is that, 2 people here? Looks like they want my attention. Probably because the Claudette is going back for the unhook, I'd imagine. Yeah, they seem very adamant about that, too. If I was them, they could go around the long way, right? Nope, one's out. That's Claude. Okay, so Claude's not going for it. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go for it. I think they're leaving for dead. Makes sense, honestly. It's either I get 1 kill or I could potentially get 2. Too little time, I'd agree. Well, unfortunately, that does put us back to a 0 win streak, but GG, well played to these survivors. Realistically speaking, we've been finding some good survivors who know how to pressure gens efficiently and, you know, are able to get good value out of chases. Whether that be pre-dropping pallets so they don't get hit, not giving value on Victor, using Lucky Break pretty freaking well. Who was that? That was the ace, right? Yeah, Lucky Break, Iron Will, and Dead Hard. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. But GG's. Alright then. Well, based on time, the most we could get, theoretically, if load times are kind to us, is a 5 win streak on Twins. I just feel like people have started to smarten up on how to play against Twins, which is play in pairs, basically. So if you down someone with Victor, then from there, you can just simply kick Vic and then pick up that person before the Twins are able to get back. Or to simply drop pallets, so Charlotte is basically just a basic M1 killer with no additional value. So they're playing pretty well. If we were to take a look at Sloppy Butcher, is Sloppy Butcher the right play? We could theoretically use Save the Best for Last. I don't think it's that necessary, though, is it? You don't exactly get additional value, we just keep distance when we're Charlotte. But otherwise, we don't really get much value out of, like, hit someone with Charlotte and then use Victor immediately, right? It doesn't really help us out as much as one would want from, like, a Huntress, for example, or from a Deathslinger, or from a Demogorgon. I don't think that would be all too advantageous. Disco, I think, is the opposite of what we want. We usually don't want to find survivors on gens. What else? Infectious Fright's a no-go. Make Your Choice is a no-go. Sloppy feels like the right thing to use, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I still need to grab Blood Favor, don't I? There we go. Now we have all the perks on Charlotte and the Twins. Nurse's Calling. Does Nurse's Calling activate? No. 28 meters of range. I don't think Nurse's Calling activates when you're Victor, right? I think it's only when you're Charlotte. Am I mistaken on that fact? But I'm pretty sure you don't see auras when you're Victor. I'm pretty sure that's just like a general thing. Plays Twins, they seem to try and block Windows pallets more at loops. Have you tried this? Do you think it's effective on most loops? Do I think it's effective on most loops? Probably not. Do I think it's effective on some loops? Yes. I did that on the game a few times where I would body block them into a scenario where they couldn't get out. On a lot of loops, I don't feel like it gets too much value, especially if the pallet is still there. And if the pallet's not there, they usually will leave the loop, right? Because I'm also pretty certain that if they were to vault through a window, that they push Charlotte out of the way, as long as they loop the right way, if I'm not mistaken. I know that they can't push her out of the way normally, but I'm pretty sure a vault will push her. So even if they block a window, theoretically, I'm pretty certain that will just make it so that she gets pushed out of the way if they loop into her, rather than looping against her. Because I don't think she is an immovable object, in order to avoid situations where, like, survivors are blocked in, basically, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure on the vaulting interaction it moves Charlotte. I remember that was a thing in the original PTB, and I'm pretty sure it was at live, but I haven't tried it in recent times, so I'd have to double check. I know that when you're not vaulting, you can't move her. So theoretically speaking, you could body block a survivor, like, into a corner, and just leave him in the corner indefinitely of Charlotte, theoretically speaking. Which would be kind of mean, but also a little bit funny, I'm not gonna lie. Like, imagine that. You get body blocked into the corner by Charlotte because you're doing a totem or something, and Charlotte just goes into Victor and is like, you're gonna stay here for a while now. I feel like that'd be even worse than what Plague normally does. But it's a thing that could happen. I kind of want to do that to someone. That'd be kind of hysterical. Temple of Purgation. Let me think of this map a little bit. Okay. It's wicked mean, but also wicked funny. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, based on spawn. Oh, I already see them. Perfect. They're in arches. Oh, Nancy is, freaking no mither. Alright, we're gonna pretend like we didn't see the Dwight. Hi, Dwight. Dwight? Did you pull a bamboozle on me? He was here, right? I'm not crazy? Interesting, Dwighty boy. There we are. Okay, I knew you had to still be around here as either the locker or somewhere else. So let's get a hit on Dwight there. He's going to Shack, which I feel like isn't strong against Victor is the problem. We're gonna pretend like we're going for Dwight and instead go for you. I saw you, Cheryl. And you're in an LT wall, which is very strong for me with my mind games. Let's go to the L wall. Let's mind game. Let's mind game again. And should get her this time. She might get this vault, though. No, she's playing very safe, very conservative on those corners. You can actually see the way that she's thinking. And she's not vaulting freely, unless it's valuable or beneficial to her. So this might be a harder freaking thing to do than one would hope. She goes to a vault pal instead. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put down Victor. Oh, bollocks. I thought she was gonna fake out there. And now she's going to Shack, which is not where I want to be. Seriously, I thought I had the angle. And we're just giving up a gen, too. We're not getting a great start, not gonna lie. Bounce back off the tree. Excellent. Gotta love to see that. That's so bad. There we go, finally. That's 2 gens, though. That is not all too great. Alright, only 1 heartbeat on Shack, which means I should be able to freely go for her. Oh, someone's crouching nearby. But I do not think that's the case, so what we can do here is we can put her in basement and then leave Victor here to be the lay in wait. I don't know what your thought process was, Claudette, but it wasn't a good one, I'll be honest. Not only does that give me a hit on you for free, but also gives me Victor back. Okay. Interesting play. Then what? Dead hard? Yep, there's the dead hard. We can swing around the corner for the down. Let's pick you up. I hear footsteps right above me, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just heard footsteps too. Let's unbind Victor. We're going to place him right here. This acts as a little bit of a radar. Alright, there's a vault down into the basement, it looks like. Alright, we can't change back to Charlotte until after we get the hit. All 4 of them are here, by the way. That's an interesting one. Let's down Nancy. That's no mither. And I think Dwight's gonna take Victor off his back, which should stun him. Dead hard? No dead hard. So we'll down you. Grab Victor back. Yeah, they fast vaulted the window. That was kind of odd, wasn't it? Nancy's back up almost immediately. So I'm gonna say Nancy's running no mither and unbreakable, more likely than not. That was very, very quick pickup. Dead hard? Okay, so dead hard, no mither, unbreakable are my thoughts there. You're not gonna get away that easy. Well, it definitely was with help. We saw, I think, the Cheryl or the Claudette who had helped her. But even still, that was very, very quick. Alright, and we see Cheryl over here, as well as Dweet. Hello, Dweety boy. What are you doing, Cheryl? I don't understand this play. We'll swing around, get the hit. Let's try and mind game. Unfortunately, we can't do our normal mind games on her. We have to do some unique ones, getting her to vault here. Try and fake her out a little bit. Just gotta push her around until we can get her down. But she's very good at looping, I have to say. And she has dead hard too, right? So she'll probably get to the vault. No dead hard? Okay. Perfect. Let's get you up. We could put her back in the basement. That might not be a horrible idea. Because then we can leave Charlotte right in top and then bring out Victor and just find someone else, like the Nancy, for example. Wouldn't be a horrible idea. Alright, we got a bad start, but we're starting to get some value here. So we're gonna block this window. Let's go here, and let's start looking around for some value. Doesn't sound like they're downstairs. They are over here, though. Look at this gen go. Hi there, Claudie. Alright, doesn't look like anyone's nearby. I tunneled you. I'm confused here, Gobble. Are you from a different game? If so, I'm not really sure which game you're referring to, because honestly, I don't think I tunneled anyone. But hey, I mean, you have your opinions, and I do appreciate stopping by saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. But I know that you're definitely not in this match, for no one's dead just yet. Ooh, 2 gens done, back to back. I'm definitely thinking that the Nancy has resilience. This could be a wee bit of an issue. Alright, Cheryl's here. Let's unbind Victor and bring Vic back around. Perfect. That worked out well. Let's grab her immediately. Hi, can I grab you? Thank you. There's someone else nearby. DS, really? She still has it. I'm kind of surprised about that. I would have thought that she would have done an objective action. Apparently not. Alright, let's see. She goes through. We need to pressure gens, though, is the mild issue here. No one's on that gen. What about this gen? Yep, they are on this gen. Nancy's here too. Dead hard in hand. We know that much. We'll get the down on her. Upsy daisy, Nancy, my girl. There's... What were you doing, Dwight? That's interesting. He sees Ruin. Let's see if he works on it immediately. That'd be a bit of a mistake in my opinion, but still. He was. What are you doing, Dwight? You're a silly, silly boy, honestly. Alright, let's go for you. You're in a bit of a dead zone, except for the LT wall. Okay, there is a pallet here, though. Swing into it? Might as well. Give it a shot. Alright, no one's here. I have a sneaking suspicion they're downstairs. Yeah, you can hear it, too. We have to get them off of this if possible. Hi there, Claudie. Let's get the hit on you. You're on the pallet. You drop it, which means you lose momentum. And let's get you down. Alright, that means that you're now going to be in the basement here. Not a full-on basement, but still. Pop will be in hand, so we can pop her gen, which will definitely give us some value. And we need to go back for that other gen ASAP. We might be able to bring this back if they don't play smart. If they don't split up gen pressure, then I think we will. Let's pop here. Let's unbind Victor real quick. And let's get some pressure on this gen as soon as possible. I'm hoping that the Nancy's here so we can get a quick down. Perfect. And Dwight did not go to kick me, so I can go for Dwight as we speak. Then check that gen. Oh, that gen is not being worked on. Excellent. Try to predict his movement. No dice. Alright. No one's on the gen behind me, so we should be able to go for Nancy and kill her off. Now, she does have no Mither. Keep that in mind. Nope, pick you up. Didn't want to give you any more time to pick yourself up. I'm not going to fall for that one to leave no Mither on the ground. I know what that second paragraph of text means. I know what it means. But she's dead now, which is good news. So let's pop this gen. And let's find Cheryl. If Cheryl is smart, she'd be on this gen here. But 10% regression downstairs tells me otherwise. So we'll have to go down here ASAP. Gen's being worked on still. Scratch marks nowhere to be seen. Alright, let's go back to Vic. See where Dwight might be. Just make them feel pressured by working on that gen if they do. Alright, there's Cheryl. Why am I not hitting these shots? It makes so little sense. It really is. Alright, so we know where both of them are now. Dwight's going towards Cheryl for some odd reason. I don't fully understand it, I'll be honest with you, but we're gonna go for Dwight. Thank you, Dwighty boy. And let's see, looks like a hook over here. Then we can pop either downstairs or the gen that Cheryl and Dwight were on. Looks like no for hatch, sounds like a play to me. Oof, I was really hoping that Dwight was dead. That'd make my life a whole lot easier, but no dice there. Alright, 2 sills here, let's pop it. And I might as well go to middle real quick, just to ensure that she's not trying to pull a fast one on me. She is not, so let's just get a manual regression on this one. Then go back up for the unhook. They definitely haven't touched the hill gen, though. We know that as fact. Still not here. Surprising. Alright, Victor, your time. We'll leave Charlotte there in case for the unhook. It's very possible that Cheryl's just looking around for a hatch at this point, which I think, honestly, is probably the right move, given the amount of gen regression I've applied. Oh, there's the unhook. Alright, we'll go for Cheryl this time. Both of them are dead on hook, which is good news. She's pretty good at looping, though, I will say. So, chasing her might not be the best course of action. Wow! Seriously, I don't get the hit there, but she gets the stun. That's so peculiar. Really it is. We'll persist nonetheless. Good dead hard. She'll double back. And swing into it. Dwight. Oh, Dwight. How are you, buddy? That's an oof. He doesn't kick me, though. I don't think just Dwight knows how to play against twins all too well.
Alright, let's transition back. Those 5 seconds extended are so bad. Hey! You get back here! You don't have Soul Guard unless you're using Soul Guard Unbreakable. So that had to have been Unbreakable then. Maybe she was running Soul Guard prior to. Oh, there's no hook down here. That's a mild issue, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna leave you. We're gonna go find Dwight. Are you trying to run away, Dwighty boy? I think not. I think we need to kill him first, and then we can go for the Cheryl thereafter. Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting Cheryl to get back up either. But it's good that I noted that there's no hooks down there. If I would have tried to bring her out without going for the Dwight first, then I'd be in trouble. Hi, Dwight. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Alright, so let's kill him off. Unfortunately, here's the problem. If I pick up Cheryl downstairs, she's guaranteed to get out of my hands. So we're gonna try and set up something. Oh, Claudette died down there? Makes sense. Well, first, we found Hook. Or found Hatch, rather. It's right here. So let's close this first, and then we can go for Cheryl. Let's see if she has adrenaline. No adrenaline. So the gnome is out here. Oh, Cheryl. Where'd you go, my girl? Alright, so let's do this. We're gonna bring her to the corner where she wants to go, right? And let her get out, and then we can see which way she goes thereafter. Yep, this is fine. Yep, she's gonna struggle out. Alright, are you not gonna struggle anymore? Okay, so we're gonna put her down. And now we'll chase her upstairs. Ideally, she doesn't realize that the only hook was down here. Oh, did I just get body blocked by freaking Victor? Come on, Vic. Freaking screw me over here. Alright, there's a hook here, so we should be good. Yep, dead hard. Sorry, Cheryl, my girl. The guilty ones spoke, and they sought blood. So you are going up to the hook after all. I should probably try and find this gnome, shouldn't I? Oh, gnomey boy. Where the fresh hell are you? That was Victor, not the gnome. I wonder if the gnome will make a noise if Victor's near. Not just if Charlotta's. Yes, a gnome, Lucky. Apparently they updated something today. But GG, well played to these survivors. Hey, another rift unlock. Very nice. Yep, Left 4 Dead 2 Gnome Chomsky, you are right on the money. So that is quite accurate. So it is meant to be as an Easter egg. Apparently they added it today. Yeah, literally. So what you can do is, if you're in endgame, you can find the gnome and crush it as a survivor or a killer, and you'll get a charm. But GG's over the edge, my friend. Thank you much for stopping by, saying hi. Fine. Would love to have you here as part of the Guilty Ones if you are interested. You want it? Yeah, a lot of people had that same reaction. Was like, wait, it's a gnome? Like, whether it was in reference to the Easter egg or just in general. Why didn't I give you Hatch? Because chat decided they wanted you dead. That is why, my friend. Nothing against you, just literally some interaction here on Twitch. So if you want to join the Guilty Ones and decide the fate of other survivors like yourself so they can get Hatch, feel free to drop that follow button. Would be much appreciated. Otherwise, I am very happy to have you here. GG's, my friend. Hope you're having a great day. You're getting that gnome? Sounds good, Lucky. I have been close to the gnome, but I have not stomped on one just yet. I'll have to go around and find it. Well, that's not very nice, Vesby. You know, that's not appropriate behavior, to be honest with you. So if you do continue that line of discussion or behavior, you will be timed out. Keep in mind that we do a 3-strike system here on the Guilty Ones, so first timeout, second timeout, after that you are banned. I would not like to add you to the list of people who are banned. It's a very short list, to be honest with you. But you know, just because I could give you Hatch doesn't mean I have to give you Hatch. 'Tis a game of killing. Alright, well, with that being said, I would like for Vesby to be timed out, be much appreciated. And, Yura Clancy's, once again, not appropriate behavior if that does mean kill yourself. So let's time out Yura as well. If you guys do calm down and are willing to be civil and kind, you're more than welcome to stick on by and enjoy the show. If not, I do recommend that you do leave, otherwise you're just going to be banned in the long run. But with that being said, we do need to keep in mind there is a flashlight and medkit in the lobby. I mean, honestly, not all survivors are like that. It's honestly the immature ones. Fact of the matter is, like, almost all, I would say 1,300 of you guys here, as part of the Guilty ones, were survivors that I played against and are quite nice. You just came back to 2 salty survivors. They are survivor pudding ingredients, to say the least. Prime survivor pudding ingredients. Just not a fan that they died. Yep, 1 win on the Twins. We have time for roughly 4 more matches, so fingers crossed that we can at least get them to 5, at least show some progress. Say something like 70% of survivors do something like that. It definitely is. I wouldn't say it's that large of a number. Normally they kind of like give a GG's and leave, but that's about it. I looked over, my face was like, Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, unfortunately, I would say it's not really a majority. I'd say it's less than 50% of survivors who do that. I would say it's the vocal minority. Like, there's always those key instances that stick in our mind because they're outside of the norm, and so we always think, based on that pattern, that it's more than it actually is. It also, I think, depends on the ranking. Normally, people on the higher ranks are not as toxic, but once you get into, like, I don't know what it is, like, their green ranks are probably the worst. Green ranks, I find like that's where I remember my most toxic moments of other people. Yeah, exactly. It's not worth the time and effort to like insult someone personally. It just shows like it's okay to be upset at or frustrated at the game, and like at the character playing against you, but once you make it like personal and start attacking a person, then it's the equivalent of like going up to someone in the street and like telling them to screw off because they bought like the last ice cream cone. It shows a sense of entitlement. But we do see 2 survivors over here. They're trying to hide in the corn, but I just ain't having it. I just ain't having it, Claudette. Let's keep you in the corn for a bit. Looks like we do see or get a driver failure there. So we do see a second survivor. Is that a second sprint burst? It is. All right, let's chase you down. Let's see if you go for pallet. You do. So, interesting. I mean, sure, if you do it up, my friend. Do it up. I do hear a gen over here. That's 110% of brand new parts if I've ever seen one. I respect the play, Claudette. I really do. That was a very, a altruistic play to try and get that going. The real play would have been, though, to take the hit and then do that. But I appreciate it. You think it's because green ranks are newer? Probably. I would say it's probably because green ranks are newer, and I feel like they're in that stage where, like, they know enough about the game, but not enough about the game all in the same breath, if that makes sense. Like, they have enough to have experience, but not enough to know that maybe the reason for their failures is because of, you know, misplays, and not because the killer did something to disenfranchise them, if that makes sense. Yes, sprint burst, no dead hard. Let's see if she has DS. Yeah, there's that potential as well, I would say. You're not wrong in that thought process. You know, they are in that, like, point in time to where, like, some of them are going to get red rings, some of them are going to get purple rings, stuff like that. So I could see that. I could see that. Hello there, Adam boy. Where are you going? The hitboxes on these pallets, I'm telling you guys, they are something fierce. We see a Claudette over here. They're in a corner, which is lovely stuff.
Mind game her. And they go back. Mind game again. Let's break. And there's a... Who else is here? Is that both Claudettes? No, yeah, it's both Claudettes. I was right. Alright. Oh, hi! There's an Adam and the third Claudette over here. Third Claudette's going back here, which is fine by me. Let's mind game and down you. Honestly, I've lost track of which Claudettes were the one on hook and which ones weren't. I did hear footsteps. Yeah, flashlight saves being tested out here. That's one body block. You need all three of you. If you don't get all three of you, it's not happening. Yeah, like I said. Just not happening. We're gonna pick her up. No, I'm not. Psych. Down you. And you put yourself in a pretty bad position. All right, if you guys want to run the poll, I think right now is the right time to do so. Oh, criminy. This one's gonna need to be a quick one. Sounds good, Frankie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a DC. I mean, I don't really understand the DC at this point in time. There's no real reason to do so. You might as well just die and get your blood points, right? Alright. Honestly, this was a pretty quick match. Let's see if we have a hook close enough. Where is he? Oh, you're over here. Yeah, you're trying to make sure. Hatches a no? Sounds good. I'm not sure if I have a close enough hook, though, is the problem. There's basement. I'm not sure which one's closer. This hook or basement? I'm not going to bother fighting it. Fair. I mean, they kind of played themselves in the long run. I saw what they're going for. They're trying to ensure that the person who was dead on hook wasn't going to die on hook. But at the end of the day, I honestly lost track of which freaking Claudette had just been on hook, which one wasn't. I was like, you're all Claudettes. Hell if I care. 'Tis the problem with allowing survivors to have the same characters. It's very easy for people to forget. But GG, well played nonetheless. I saw what they're going for, and it was valiant. It was a valiant effort, but GG's. 2 DCs, why would the last person DC? Like, the first person I don't understand at all. Even the last person, though, even makes less sense. That's strange. How the hell are you supposed to tell them apart if they're all injured? Just doesn't work well, yeah, when you're injured. It doesn't. Like, I saw what they're going for. They're going for the body blocks. They're making smart plays to try and ensure that they didn't get an early death, which is valiant, don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, drivers, thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. And blood point offering. Okay, let me get the blood point offering, and then we'll do the drivers. Alright, we'll do the hollow shells. Better than nothing. Alrighty though. And face cam. Perfect. I also think another reason why a lot of TTVs get a lot of hate, like, obviously there's, like, post-game chat hate and toxicity, but I think TTVs also get a hate for another reason, which might be a little bit of, like, envy or jealousy, to where, like, people are streaming, and they're like, I feel like a lot of people sometimes feel like, I want to do that, but I'm not doing it. So I'm angry at you for another reason. I'm going to be even angrier that I can't do what you're doing. That also, I feel like that is another thing that happens. But, I don't know. Either way, it's like also for attention. Yeah, that's true. People do it for attention. Either ways, it's silly and it makes no sense. Like, you're not gonna make friends this way. I lost you in front of people. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. So embarrassment could be another factor. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I guess it makes sense, but it's still not, like, a good reason for it. It's not an excuse, right? But that's a fair point. That's something that I haven't really thought about. I guess for me, like, I've lost matches to Otofu, to, like, 1,000-some people. And to me, it's like, oh, cool. Look at me. That's me. I know. Look. That's my nurse. I got freaking trounced, but who cares? But it's one of those things where, like, personally, I don't get it because, like, oh well, it's a game. C'est la vie. It's not like someone's going to like recognize you on the streets and like point at you and laugh.
Earned the hate though. Had a teabag and flashlight clicking TTV and told me I go eat a bullet. Yeah, see that's not like that's not appropriate behavior. Like those people on my page deserve nothing but hate. Yeah, but the biggest thing is not to give them the time of day, right? The worst thing you can do is like spend time in their chat. Because then you're just giving them value. Like you're wasting your own time where they're gonna keep on doing what they're doing. Just suck and nothing to be done about it. Yeah, unfortunately that's like the best realization you can come to. Unfortunately there are trash people in this world and nothing's gonna change that fact. And the best thing you can do is not give them the time of day. And because if you do that, as we sometimes find out like post-game, they get robbed of that value of trying to make you angry. Exactly, kill them with kindness. Like, we're not gonna tolerate, like, disrupting chat, right? But definitely the whole concept is kill them with kindness. Legit lessen my salt in post-game chat. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's just a lesson that a lot of people can learn. Maybe salty people less likely to actually comment it. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. Like, for me, sometimes you'll hear, like, me comment on other survivors that are not in play, or even sometimes even you guys, I'm like, why would you do that? That makes no sense, but I'm never going to, like, it's more of a comment on the gameplay and less of a comment on the person. Would be on board with them. Found your Discord and then 20 people. Yeah, see, that type of behavior there, Lucky, shows that not only are they not a great person for perpetuating that behavior, but it shows the type of community that they've grown and shows that personally they're never going to grow as a community for that fact, because a new person comes in, right? Like, let's say you jump into their chat completely not knowing what you're going to run into, and because they're like, oh, good game, yada yada yada, and what's going to happen then is just that you're not going to join the community. Like, why would you? You're being, you know, told to off yourself and whatnot. It makes zero sense to me why anyone looking to build a community will create a community that acts like that, right? It makes so little sense to me. I think we get this hit. Yeah, we do. It sucks that that happens, and hopefully you're able to get it under control in such a way to where now you don't have to worry about them. Drop it. Good dodge. I think what we do here is we bring out Vic and just block off this area. Yeah, if you're gonna just circle around me like that, the best thing for me to do is just sit still. Then let's go for another pounce. Perfect. And you should be right here. Oh, there's another person here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like I said, to me it makes no sense, and that's why, like, I don't tolerate that behavior at all in here. Like, if I see someone in chat like that, I squish it like a bug real quick. Because I don't have time for that, and that's not the type of community that I want to foster. It's just, it's not fun for anyone involved. It really isn't. Feeling slowly losing hope in DBD community? I wouldn't say it's the community. Like I said, it's the minority. Also, views ain't everything, and it's very possible that it could be a botted account. Like, the biggest thing I always say is never look at the number. Look at chat. That's one thing that I've had, like, very large channels I interact with on, like, Discord and stuff like that. Interact with me off of stream. They're like, because I asked for feedback, like, hey, you know, what can I do better with my community? You know, what things do you do that you find successful? And so I talk to them and I pick their brain, right? And one of the things that they've always mentioned is how active of a community that I have in chat. And, like, that's more indicative of successful streams and a successful community as well than, like, the number itself. The number can always be inflated. The interaction, both on and offline, is really where you find that core community that supports you through thick and thin. And that's why, like, I always want to include you guys in decisions that I make, because at the end of the day, the reason why I stream is all of you. It's not for my sake, it's for yours. Yo, what's up, Toaster? Long time no see. How goes it? How's life been treating you? Hopefully it's been going well. Oh, hi, Claude. I know life has not been treating you well, Claude. Especially once I bop you on the head. Bop you on the noggin real quick. Let's mind game this if possible. Okay, she's not gonna give me a lot of... Ooh, maybe she messed up. She might have messed up. Let's swing. There we go. Love this community. I love you guys too, I really do. You guys are wicked supportive, and I understand that you guys aren't going to be able to make it to every stream, but every stream that you are able to make it, you guys say hi, even if it's for just a moment. It really does mean the world to me. Whether that be that, checking out my YouTube vids, which, by the way, real quick question. Did you guys know that my second part of my Outlast video is out? Because I feel like sub boxes may have been broken the other day, because everyone was like all about episode 1, and then like episode 2 is like not really landing. Keep forgetting, need to watch out for that? Keep forgetting, okay. It's not on anyone on specific, I just heard that sub boxes were borked the other day. And so I was curious whether or not that like happened, and it affected my content, or if it was something else entirely. Alright, we'll body block you. Where's Megan? I don't know where Megan is. But we'll grab you. I've heard stuff like that happening before. It used to be like a prolific issue on YouTube, not gonna lie. It used to be like an issue that happened every single video. But recently I saw that it happened again. I was like, oh, well, that's a fun time. A website would work. I mean, bold of me to assume that a freaking mega giant would be able to host a website appropriately. Good hit, honestly. Hi, Megan. Did you forget about Victor? Alright, well, she's going downstairs, which means after I break this, I should be able to go for Vic. Play on Kitchen on Isaac, awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. I really, like I said, I want to... Wow, she threw both pallets, holy hell. She really wanted to get this escape. I mean, it's a smart play. It sucks that they had to give both pallets for it, but still. Alright, so what we're gonna do here... I watch a lot of horror creators, so like I go through people, shadow ban for stupid reasons. Gotcha. I might as well. That play tells me that's a DS in hand. Oh wait, Meg's here. Look at this. I mean, you do realize, Megan, that I have basement like right over there. Then again, I didn't break this pallet, so fair play. Alright. Yeah, we have plenty of content on YouTube to always, like, dive into the archives at this point, whether it be our daily Dead by Daylight videos, or our, Binding of Isaac, and whatnot. Alright, your DS has to be up, right? Not crazy? Where are you going, Claudie? No. You could go right through the bathroom. I realized that after the fact. I'm always, like, ingrained in my mind that I can't. But you are 110% correct. Look at this Claudette, trying to be all noble and body blocking. Well, you do it again. Dead hard? Nice job. That was a good dead hard. Breakout. 110% breakout. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Alright, let's break this. She'll go to my right. And there's no pallet here anymore, so you should go down again. There's also a person over here I saw. Yeah, that is unfortunate stuff for sure. Alright, upsie daisy. You're dead. And let's go find the rest. Crows come back in 20 seconds, so they're over in this direction. Where that is specifically, I do not know. Jen has no work. Let's go back upstairs. Always easy to get back down than back up. Nothing here. Oh my god, that freaking totem's in such a great spawn. Saying the word. Well, considering it got censored here, I'm not sure if that's a good sign or a bad sign. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Joking. Okay. I thought as much, but you know, it's hard to know for certain sometimes. Make sure to use the tone tags there, Lucky, for easier reading. Hashtag, or not hashtag, but /J always helps out. Sometimes it's easy to tell, sometimes it's hard. Text-based language be like that, right? There we go. Alright, let's put you on a hook over here, and then we can go for that gen where you saw a 10% regression. That'd be ideal. I feel like I heard a gen being worked on below me, but I'm not entirely certain. Yep, it is currently pinned in media, if you ever need to figure out what tone tags are or what they mean. There we are. I knew that you're around here somewhere. Well, that'll be a trade. And I guess we'll just put you on hook immediately. No reason for me not to. That wouldn't be a bad idea. What was that? What were you trying to do there, Meg? I'm very confused. I'll take a look and I'll probably do it tonight. Just remind me if possible. Yeah, maybe. Alright, well, let's go see if we can find the hatch before this Kate. 'Tis up to you, guilty ones. Does the Kate get the hook or the hatch? You do, but I want to actually like make it part of the welcome and not just like post it. I want to make it part of like the rules, if that makes sense. So I don't think you have access to Me 6 is a thing. So I don't think you can change anything. At least not of significance. Alright, she's doing a smart thing and just extending chases, basically. Alright, what's the game plan here? Let's break this in front of you. Yeah, that'd be appreciative, so. Frankie's got it. Well, don't assume that Frankie is going to remember. Keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, if you put a reminder in mod chat, that'll work. She didn't leave this area. Where are you? Where are you, sneaky bugger? Yeah, there we are. I knew you hadn't left, necessarily. There we go. And looks like hatch is a no, after all. Let's see if we can find a hook. Oh, look at that! A hook! Yeah, well, like, if you assume that Frankie is going to remember to remind me, like, in person, you'll always be sorely mistaken on that one. That is an unfortunate fact of the matter. Is that, what win is this? Is this 2, 1? Can't remember. But GG, well played, nonetheless. Can you suggest a killer build for twins or in general? 3, okay, perfect. What's the build, out of curiosity? Normally, for the most part, my build is going to be Corrupt, Ruin, Pop, and then a 4th. Oni is what it works best on. What is it, out of curiosity? Is it, Infectious Monitor? I run, Infectious on Oni. It's, whatchamacallit? Corrupt, Ruin, Pop, Infectious is the 4 on Oni that I currently run. Dragon's Grip, Pop, Trail, Thana. I'm curious of that build and why it would work. Like, I guess the Trail Torrent, Dragon's Grip, and Pop synergize, but if, like, you're going to go, like, that far into it, then I guess you could also include Oppression or Overcharge. Because the first person who will touch it will probably jump off the gen, so Overcharge will trigger, and then they'll miss the skill check where it regresses. So if like you're going like a Bop and Pop build, then I would recommend Dragon's Grip, Pop, Trail, and Overcharge instead. Maybe Oppression as well. Mindbreaker's not great. It's very easily countered. Exactly. Yeah, Dragon's Grip and Trail Torment work really well together because, like, oh, I see a Trail Torment build. Oh, let me touch that real quick. Oops, I'm now exposed. If you then notice that you're exposed, then you can end up jumping off of it because, like, oh, I need to hide, which means then Overcharge will proc, which will then regress the gen by 10%. Plus a little extra, I believe, on Overcharge. I forget how much additional percentage it is. Overcharge, it's additional 5%, so you get a 15% regression. Not too bad, all things considered. Like I did my... We can just address it after stream, Frankie. It's not necessary to take care of right now. But yeah, I would say Overcharge would be, like, the right play. I don't think it works best on Oni necessarily. I think, honestly, you know who that works really well on? Like a Bop and Pop build would be Hag. Hag can be nasty when survivors are exposed like that, because they panic. So I'd say, I think Hag would be a really good candidate for that build, not gonna lie. Well, if Oni and his 1 down range. True, but like if they're already 1-shot, then... yeah, I mean, it could work. It's a very scary playstyle. I imagine it's very scary to be exposed and have Oni whiff an insta-down in hand regardless. So I could see that. Personally, I think like Hag, Nurse, Spirit even would be nasty. Anything with like that very quick ability to like jump back onto the gen where the survivor is. All right, sounds good, Giraffe. Enjoy the walk with the pupper. And it looks like we have time for 2 more matches, ideally, so we should be able to get to 5, worst comes to worst. Not where I wanted the Twins to be, I was ideally wanting to get them back to double digits. What's the name of the snake, out of curiosity, Lucky? Funny enough, your Twitch name is the name of my turtle, Lucky. Speaking of, Bellona. Bellona? Is that how you say it? Bellona? Brazilian rainbow boa. Lucky, are you in my community Discord? If not, you should join the Guilty ones. I would love to have you post some pictures in the pets chat. We do enjoy snakes there. We have rodents, cats, dogs, reptiles, all of the above. Temple of Purgation once again. All right. Let's see what damage we can do. Yes, the snake, not to be confused with a snack. Show us the noodle, the danger noodle. Giraffe's so happy about the danger noodle, can't even spell Discord right. Alright, they're behind that tree right in front of me. Alright, you have to know that I know where you are, right? Like, you're not that silly, Ashy boy. Alright, and welcome to the Discord if that is you. If it's not, then welcome whoever else that was. Dead hard? No dead hard. Slippery snack, indeed. She's sleeping right now. What do you feed her out of curiosity? Imagine insects or like meal supplements. Medium-sized rats, fair enough. Imagine already pre-dead, as live feeding can be pretty dangerous for snakes most times. At the end of the day, if a living animal is going to be eaten, they're going to fight back most times. Do frozen. That makes sense. Yeah, live feeding is dangerous as hell. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that like even live feeding crickets can be to some degree, but I'm a little bit more skeptical of that. I have to do more research on that, but I've heard that even reptile owners live feeding crickets can be a little bit dangerous sometimes. I guess they do have that like brown mucus. Chicken is done? Sounds good. I think we're close enough to the end of the stream, Frankie, where you don't have to bring it in just yet. We have only this match and then 1 more to go. Alright, Ash is over there. Let's see if we can mind game me on this pallet. Perfect. For young rats and mice, it's not too dangerous. That makes sense. That makes sense. They're not as, dangerous, I suppose. Unless that's in Alex's toolbox. I don't think you get that, Ash. Yeah, like I said. You do know I can hear you on that gen, Felix, right? I'm not freaking deaf. Well, I am deaf, but I'm not deaf. Sure. Let's break. And where are you heading off to, Felix, me boy? Okay, it's a freaking party over here. No pallet in sight. Deadheart or Bustnia. So, I don't know why you guys played this way, but hey, I'm not gonna complain.
Ash, you have that Saboteur's toolbox? No? No dice? Alright, well, upsy daisy. So I'm deaf, but I'm not deaf. Deaf, you hold your tongue with your teeth, whereas as deaf, you hold your bottom lip with your teeth. I made that very distinct for a reason. Alright, where'd Ash go? I think you have a pallet here, right? Is it to the left or to the right? Looks like to the right. Perfect. All good, all good. I mean, to be fair, the English language be difficult that way, ain't it? It's much like the fact that there's there, and theirs. It's, and it's. The English language is stupid, let's be honest. It makes very little sense to native English speakers, let alone frickin' people who are learning English as a second language. So, it do be a thing like that sometimes. Bad Felix. No pallet drop. Let's pick you up. I mean, they're chugging away through gens, I will say. They're making good value here. I wonder if they're running Prove Thyself. It definitely feels that way, right? But yeah, when I was in rhetoric classes back in the day in high school, that's how they taught us, like, certain words. Like, you need to pay attention to the way you say it to make it a little bit more clear. Especially those type of words like death and death. Alright, Serena is over here, right? You did not drop it, which is surprising. You'll drop it now, though. Ooh, I don't know what you did to that chicken, Frankie, but it smells freaking good. Really, it does. Back at laptop, thank you, thank you. You'll go to the vault, right? No? You thought about it, and then you failed. Alright. I don't think there's a pallet over here, if I'm not mistaken. Corner tech, no dice, though. Alright, we need to kill someone off me things. Like, we're in a very good and healthy position as far as hooks are concerned, but we definitely want to kill someone off ASAP. Get us a little bit more value. Upsy daisy. At work I found that I'm talking for too long, so my S's sound like SH. Well, I mean, you also have a little bit of an accent, as much as you'll vehemently deny that fact. You also suffer from, I think it's a New England thing, the STUs, the stew. You like to extend the U on STs, like stupid. Accents do that as well, to be fair. Alright, they were on this gen. Oh, they are on this gen. But the speech impediment way. Yeah, to be fair, like, I notice myself, I slur my speech when I talk too much. Apparently, I was talking to Cam about it, and apparently it's, like, a very big content creator issue. Where, like, after talking too much and, like, rambling, because, like, that's my job, I ramble. I fill silence. If I don't, I feel like, you know, you guys might not want to watch me. But it's very much like a content creator issue as well, where, like, you talk... Where the hell did you come from, frickin' Houdini? You talk and eventually start slurring. Haven't dealt with that in a long time. That's fair. Yeah, you did have... Didn't you have a speech impediment when you were younger, Frankie? That's right, right? There's no pallet here. That's a slow vault, Ash. That was a mistake. I slip into Aussie accents and sometimes in English accents, sometimes in French. I do that same thing. I had a lot of friends in Europe, and so certain things I also say end up in with like a Cockney accent. Same thing with Irish and Scottish. I've noticed it. It's because of just like too much time spent with them over voice chat. I pick up mannerisms and I replicate them. Not on purpose either. It's purely by accident, but it is something that I do. And like a good example, methinks. Methinks, for those who might watch Artstarva. Artstarva uses that you know, that mannerism, right? Or that phrase. And because I've watched enough Artstarva phrases,
or not phrases, freaking episodes and content, I've picked up that mannerism without even realizing it. Alright, where the fresh hell are you going? Oh, I got freaking blocked by geometry. That's unfortunate. You have that vault, yeah. You can loop it again, but I'm bloodlusted. Good fake. But we've gotten off the tile, which is the good news now. And I don't think you have dead hard. Did you try to get me to fall down? I appreciate that play. It's a cheeky play. Ari says hi. Hey, what's up, one man kit? Ari, who is Ari? Oh, you were in this match. Ari is Felix. Does Felix want the hatch, I take it? If so, Draft, you want to run a poll? Let my friends live? Well, I can't let both of them live. I'm doing what's called Win Streak Wednesday, so only one can survive. And we do have a poll at the end towards every match, where you can determine your fate if you are interested. So if you want to vote in favor of your friend Felix Boy, you can do so. Though do warn him, if he gets Zarina off the hook, he's the next one on the hook. That is a matter of fact. Alright, Felix, me boy. Well, you made a mistake there. Are you healing under hook? I hear Zarina. There's Sprint Burst. Where's the Felix, though? I see the Felix. Well, I'm sorry to say, Zarina, but you're right in front of me, so I have to down you. Was able to pin down my accent behind Northeast. I mean, that is accurate, to be fair. Yours is a Northeastern accent. You're not as bad as, like, Revere or frickin', whatchamacallit? Revere or Southie, but your accent is very much New England. Hi, Zarina. Alright, let's see if we can get there fast enough. I think there's a drop down here. We probably are not going to be able to grab her out of locker, but I'll probably be able to hit her out. Sorry about that. But them the brakes. Realistically speaking, the Felix should have taken aggro, but c'est la vie. Well, so I feel like stereotypical American is like Southern in most people's minds. But otherwise, you know, there's like there's Southern and then there's American, so I can kind of understand that to some degree. But looks like Hatch is a yes. You can thank Little Rock for that one, man kit. And Ari can too. And if you guys are interested in determining the fate of other survivors like yourself, then definitely make sure to hit that follow button. Would love to have you here as part of the Guilty ones. American equals North American. I guess that, yeah. But, like, America, much like anywhere, right, does have different dialects and ways of saying things. But, GG well played to these survivors. You gotta stop meeting like this? That's fair, Ari, that's fair. But, the fog do what the fog do, right? How's your day been? Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing well. But GG's nonetheless. Alright, so that's win number 4. Do we have time for another one? Yeah, we do. We have enough time for another match. So this will be for win number 5. It's been a bit, been well. Happy to hear, happy to hear. Happy to hear that you're doing well. How's Dead by Daylight treating you? Outside of this match, you can ignore that one. Mr. Winstreak. Yeah, we are on Win Streak Wednesday today. I was distracted. That was a 3K. We did not find Ari. One man kill? That is indeed your name. One man... Wait, one man kill. Is that what your name is preferred, or do you like one man kit? Because that definitely is a T. I might be dyslexic, but I can sometimes tell the difference between a T and an L. To be fair, sometimes I can, so don't hold me to that. Someone called me that once. Okay, to be fair, I understand that. I get called Glitzspire way too often because people mix up the I and the L. So that's fair. For a guy from Boston, a guy from Houston, and a guy from Seattle in the same room, you'd be hard-pressed to tell them all they have the same accent. You are correct in that fact. You are correct in that. I was called Lemon for a long time of my old name of Leomon, Is that a reference to Digimon or Pokemon, out of curiosity, Giraffe? And thank you for the shout out on Moon Atomic. Are they live right now, out of curiosity? Swift equals warned. So what I'm hearing here is that this is a 4-man Swift. It is Digimon, okay. Didn't they come out with a new Digimon series? Was it any good? I never did watch it. They are live? Cool. In that case, we'll stop them by and say hi post-game. They did. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it indifferent? Like, looking back at Digimon, it was pretty shallow of a show, to be honest, but it was good as a kid show. You enjoyed it. Lemons? Indeed, lemons. Lemons are good. I enjoy lemons. They're a good citrus. Then again, I'm one of those crazy people that'll take a lemon, cut it in half, put it into some sugar, and eat it. I am that type of person. But then again, I'm a sucker for citrus. Video's lagging, no worries. Giraffe, no worries. Speaking of eating things, if you guys do want to donate to Extra Life, we do still have those Hot Ones Hot Wings challenges. We do want to donate towards a good cause. Would appreciate that. Never necessary, but always appreciated nonetheless. It always goes towards children, whether that be of cancer, with other ailments, diseases, so on and so forth. And once I receive Bean Boozle, I am going to put Bean Boozle as a $1 donation. So if you guys want to see me suffer by eating the likes of dishwater, vomit, and other horrific things that Jelly Belly somehow concocted, that will also be an option. I regret my decision on that, by the way. Very much so. And hopefully you guys will enjoy torturing me with the plethora of beans that I have at my disposal. I bought like a 12-ounce box of beans. So we'll have those here just sitting around. Maybe I'll do a day when they arrive. They are. I remember back in the day some of the like the Harry Potter ones. There's like some bad ones in there. Like what was it? Earwax, Troll's Earwax or something like that when Jelly Belly did a Harry Potter one back in the day. I really loved them, to be fair. It created my love of the freaking toasted marshmallow ones and the cinnamon. But my god, some of the bad ones were freaking bad. Alright, let's take a look around. Alright, don't see or hear anyone as of yet. Oh, scratch marks going down to the bathroom. Let's join them there. Yeah, I love the concept, but you are right. There's a big, There we are. I knew you had to be around here somewhere, Billy Boy. Wait, did they bring a last-minute key? I think they did, right? Let's box him in. Then bring out Victor. Hi, Bill. Let's get the down. Alright, they got that freaking ruin wicked quick. That is not something I'm a fan of. But, say la vie. One person's upstairs. Let's break this. Oh my god, they're swarming. Hi, could you maybe not do that? That'd be appreciated. Yeah, I knew that they were there. Do I get to basement in time? I don't think so. I think if they really want to, they'll take additional body blocks. So I'm just gonna hook here. I'm just gonna hook there. Yui. She goes this way. And then upstairs. Hello! How goes it? They got one gen done, though, which is unfortunate timing. She'll go here. Let's body block the pallet. And drive her back. Alright, let's see how you play this, Yui. Perfect. And then we could get additional value by going down here. Hi, heal that. Oh, you didn't kick me, you fool. She's accidentally healing the Bill. That's amazing. She'll kick me this time, though. Yeah, that's fair. All right, where's the person on the ground over here? There we are. Let's pick you up. We'll drop down the hole where they're healing the Bill, and we might be able to get some value here. Get Bill as well. Oh, I see what they're gonna do. Unbreakable drop? This feels like a trap. I don't know about you guys, but that feels like a trap. It still feels like a trap. Where are they? I don't have a reason to leave here, and this feels like a freaking trap if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna get pallet stun, watch. Perfect. Let me go back. We hit you with BT. I was hoping that I'd hit the other Yui. Alright. Put you on hook, and let's chase you down. I was hoping that the other Yui would make a mistake there for sure. We'll break. She'll go for the unhook. I think this will still result in a trade. Oh, nicely done, Bill. That was a good body block for sure. Alright, she goes to the other pallet. Alright, let's bring out Victor. To kind of box them in if possible. But she keeps on running. Fair play. Not a bad idea here. That, on the other hand, not so great of a play. Let's be honest here. Hey, what's up, Simple? Thank you much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. How was the stream today, Simple? What were you up to? Anything much? Alright, pick you up. Is there anyone else nearby? No? Alright, we do need to patrol some gens, don't we? We don't have Ruin up. If we had Ruin up, then I wouldn't have to. Sounds like they're right downstairs. Hi there, Yui. How goes it? Let's pop this first and then go for you. See where you're heading off to? Alright, you're gonna go over here. That's fine. We drop the pallet early. You will not. Victor's not accessible. He's already untethered. So we can't bring him out just yet. Yep, perfect. We'll break. Alright, they're not going for the unhook yet. A little closer. Perfect. Well, down you. Keep in mind with Victor, by the way, guys, that Victor can't be dodged through a dead hard. It's not possible. I thought that Bill was the one on the hook. That's my bad. I didn't even think of that. Whoopsie. That was my mistake. Alright, where the fresh hell are these guys? Where'd I even leave the other person on the ground? That was, whatchamacallit, for the people there. Look at you, you sneaky buggers. Alright, is there still a pallet here? There is not, I don't believe. There is! Oh, look at you. Well, didn't really work out in the long run. Date in the morning? Well, I hope that date goes well, Simple. You'll have to give us a heads up. Is that the coffee date, by the way, that you mentioned the other day? I think it is, right? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. It is 4. We're on a 4-win streak currently. Let's check this gen. We should check bathroom too, shouldn't we? Wouldn't be a horrible idea at this point. Yep, they're here after all. Let's pop. Check there. Alright, so what we're gonna do. Here's a thing you can do with twins. Check you. Check you. Check you. Wow, seriously, no one here. That is surprising, not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna put Victor here. I am very surprised not to see anyone there. Unless they put a fast one on me, which is possible. They could have. Stir around and get coffee. That sounds like a lovely date, Simple. I'm sure that she'll have a grand old time. Alright, we see Yui over here. Yeah, we'll go for Yui. That's the person for the people. She just moved from Colorado. I have a few friends that want to move to Colorado at some point. I have to give it some thought.
Let's see. We'll pursue you still. Question of the day, do you have another pallet at your disposal? You do not, until this one. Dead hard or bust? Swing? Unless they're chasing me, I don't think they'll get the pallets done. Don't hear footsteps, so we should be good. And we know for a fact they're not back in bathroom at the very least. Let's pop this gen, though. Now, we know they're there. Interesting. They were here, then they weren't. I feel like they're crouching nearby, but we'll ignore. Check this gen out. 10% regression. Perfect. Gotta love to see that. And Victor is back, which is fine by me. Dead hard. Dead hard. Perfect. And down. So in for another beautiful day and great weather. Oh, 100%. That one would hope that. That way you can actually, like, walk around and not be stuck inside. That would be a bit of a shame for sure. I hear footsteps behind me. I can hear you, my girl. That doesn't work out as well as you'd hope. Medal of Man? Yeah, that was Medal of Man, wasn't it? There's no BT applied. So that was Medal of Man stacks. Nicely done. I can appreciate the play. Nicely done there, Yui. Yeah, because I was thinking, oh, this will be an easy trade. Nope. Now I have to go on a decent chase. No, no, no. I think not. I think not on that one, though. Alright, let's block off the tile. She can still get around. That's a shame. Alright, so what we can do here is we can just play pretty safe. There we go. And swing. Hey, what's up, Slobby? How goes it? How you doing, my friend? How's the day been? Alright, let's put you back on hook. And where was that? That was the gen right below me. Alright, we should be able to get there, no problem. Alright, they did get a gen, but with one person dead at this point, we're not in a bad position. Hi there, Bill. Yeah, that's the smart move there. We can cut through here and force you to either vault back or go upstairs. Alright, Billy boy. Time for you to die. Ooh, hold on. I saw that and I don't like it. Yeah, let's pop this real quick. This is the right move, IMO. Otherwise, Bill will have that key in hand for the hatch escape, which, if they get 3 people, it is a loss. 2 people, we're fine. 3 people, no! The literal hell! I'm still alive, right? That sucks so much. What the actual hell? Is this an 80-12 error? That's the only thing I can think of. If I'm still alive, this has to be an 80-12. Otherwise, what's the error code? This is strange. What the hell? I can't... Syncing friends list. Okay, it's stuck. I really hope that it hits me with an 80-12. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little bit pissed. Moon's your friend. Oh, really, Simple? That's awesome. It's not letting me sync. I wonder if Steam is down. Hold on. Let me check Steam. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, yeah, Steam's down. There's no activity here. It's borked. Yeah, 0 friends online. Yeah, Steam got borked bad. Okay, might have to restart. I don't know. Does anyone else Steam have an issue? It went through. So I don't know what's up there. That's wicked strange. Had the same issue earlier. Interesting. That was really, really weird, not gonna lie.
But we'll go say hi to Moon. Sucks that that happened, to say the least. But say la vie. Super unlucky. GG. GG, Gable. GG. I appreciate stopping by saying hi. Literally, freaking, I was about to smack a bill, and then the game's like, I think not. Instead, you're going to be smacked.
I won't be able to play with audio. I don't have...
GG.
Oh wait, I can get headphones really quick or something. Yeah, boy.
DVD decided
Giltspire,
that
thank you.
you all
Oh wait, we just went
live.
against you. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that.
No
yeah,
problem.
GG. Sorry your
Always
DVD
here.
decided you all live. We would have all died too.
Part
What
of
was
their
that sound?
DVD streamers.
Thought I just heard something else. You played against Gil? Yes. No, always here to support DVD streamers. Thanks, Gil. I appreciate that. Let me also reciprocate.
I appreciate you.
But yeah, no, you were doing really well. We would have died for sure.
I hope that you have a great
what's up, Simple Man?
night
How are you? It's good to see
/stream.
you. I appreciate you. Oh, thanks, Giltspire. I appreciate you too. Thanks for being so kind.
Seems like a wicked cool dude. Definitely make sure to check him out, guys. Seems like a wicked cool dude. And thank you, Gable, for the follow. I appreciate it, mate. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. And Moon, welcome, welcome, welcome. Would love for you to join the community Discord as well if you are interested. Wasn't playing that match, but I was kind of watching. You did super well. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Well, unfortunately, I would love for that to count as our 5th win of the day, but I'm not going to. We did not sacrifice these survivors to the entity, so we'll just count it as a draw. That really does suck, though. But with that being said, let's go raid un fusro dam. They are live playing some Survivor as we speak. So let's go say hi, and on that note, guys, as always, if you did enjoy the show, make sure that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow at 5 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!